Testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Maskmayor here, and welcome in for what should hopefully be the final episode for Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Considering the factor that, as far as I can gather, I've only got maybe at most, hopefully maybe 2 more bosses in the game. I would probably think, with how much I've explored Dracula's castle. But I do also have the 2 hidden areas that we found to explore, and I am gonna try to see if I can go in and maybe mob up some of the villagers side quests as well, and hopefully maybe they'll give me some more in-game gear, because I'm having a feeling chances are these next bosses I'm gonna fake are probably gonna end up being more of a challenge. Obviously, the fact we're gonna be fighting Dracula, and with the fact there's 2 secret areas that, and I actually did confirm that they were proper secret areas that I just happened to stumble across, Dracula's castle, between the training hall and a large cavern last stream. I do definitely want to make sure I go and try to get a little more prep done in advance, which I actually did kind of do a little bit off stream this morning before I did my Marvel Tokon stuff. And I did get a very particular item that was had been an absolute pain in the ass for me to collect. So hopefully that'll kind of help matters. But mainly what we're going to be doing tonight is trying to wrap this up. Trying to see if we can finish the series up. And if I can, whenever I do get back around to doing more retro stuff, I already have the next series, set in stone. So I've already done 1 game for the series. So to kind of go ahead and announce it here, once I finish this up, there is gonna be of course, Belmont's Curse game is gonna be coming out in October. But I probably won't really get around that until November, because I got my yearly month of horror that I'll be doing in October, which I got a playlist for that mostly set up as well. But yeah, this is gonna be my last Metroidvania, Castlevania game I'll be playing outside, when the new one releases. So once this is done, my next retro game is gonna be the next in the Mega Man X series, which is one I never actually played before. I never played Mega Man X2, and not long ago I did go through and finally, for the first time ever, completed the first Mega Man X, which was something that had been evading me. When I tried to stream it previously, I was never able to get past Sigma, and I went in and basically stomped him. So this time, so next time I do retro stuff after this, it'll probably be for the start of the continuation of my Mega Man X series. So Mega Man X2, we're probably gonna go from Mega Man X2 probably up to either 6 or 7. Not sure where I'm gonna stop, but I know there's a few of them I definitely don't really want to play, because I just heard horror stories about them. But either way, like I said, this isn't gonna be my last stream for now, because after tonight, I'm gonna be like house sitting for Mickey D43 for a week, and then my next stream will be on the 16th for this 12-hour special I'll be doing to celebrate me being like, me live streaming for 10 years. This year's my 10-year stream anniversary, so I'll be doing like a little bit like a 12-hour marathon thing for that, to kind of like bring that in. I mean, it's gonna be technically my the 10-year mark is actually on the 13th, but I'm gonna still be at McD43s at the time, so I'm gonna have to wait until I actually get back to like that weekend to be able to play it. I've already got like a lot of stuff planned, and I've had like a few people tell me that they think I actually should set a donation goal for it, to kind of celebrate the occasion. So I'm definitely gonna do so. I'm gonna try like get something set up for just people want to like donate to kind of celebrate the occasion, like and help me like get a few more things I want to get for the channel. Maybe possibly put it towards a new monitor I'm needing, because I told you guys I've been having like some eyesight issues like with this bigger monitor I have here, and I want to try downscale it, see if that'll help. If anyone wants to help, of course that'll be optional, but I will have like the donation goal that, again, people suggested I should do it. I was kind of weighing on it, and so we'll be doing that. There's gonna be like an event exclusive channel reward I'll have, and also free stream loot cards for everyone. It's I'm just wanting like hopefully give you guys like have like a lot of fun with you guys, but also like have some means to kind of get back to you guys as well in regards to like some free stuff you'll be able to get. So anyways, and with that being said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to get on in this night, see if we can wrap this up, because I do still have to pack and everything. If you guys haven't noticed, I do look, obviously I still probably look tired. I did get a few more hours of sleep in, even with me going on a part-time schedule recently. I guess it's like I just had a lot of time hard time sleeping because like how hot it's been and everything. But at least I'm just telling myself, just get through this last stream tonight, and I can rest for a week and come back hopefully a little more refreshed. Not to mention, I only recently started like on the part-time schedule after like kind of getting back into doing things full-time again, like back around early July. But either way, I know a lot of it's probably the heat. So yeah, as you guys see, like I actually went back to the village to see like what all I can get into here, because one of the things I did, so you guys like saw it before how much I was struggling trying to find like a Mandragora route. Thankfully that's out of the way. I finally found one of those stupid things that, I mean, it actually probably took me about like 2 hours this morning to finally get one to drop, even with me having my luck raised artificially. So I did get the Mandrake route. So, well, Sage Mandragora route. Yes, you've done it. I knew you would. Now for that promise boost your health, I'll leave it at the store. I'll even do you a favor and have extra have it stocked at an extra special price for everyone, not just you. Wouldn't want to start even as a favoritism,
really works.
All right, what's? Listen, my hair's been a bit erratic since the incident. I hope I haven't said anything to enrage you. Really, I mean that. It's quite all right. Words don't bother me. Good. Well, to patch things up, I give you a special medicine that I don't have the materials for. Sage merman meat, but you can find them. So that's. Yeah, it's like also my auto scroll's like acting weird up here. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, my auto scroll like thing for my chat on OBS is acting weird. You can't, but you can find them. Oh yes, you can find them, and then I'll make you such a bruise, heal your terrible wounds on the spot. How about it? It's yes, isn't it? I'm counting on you. So do I already have her?
Yo, there you are. Later.
All right. Well, thankfully I know where mermen are, so I'm gonna go and try to do that one.
Hello.
An owl. Here's good luck if you see one. I think I could use some good luck just in case. So if you see an owl, could you bring it over? I'll give you something if you do. Do I have a glip for that? I don't think I do. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know actually how to do that one. All right. Okay, yeah, I gotta get the Yeti. That's gonna be easy. I know where the Yeti is. I mean, I gotta find the exact location. I'm just trying to like, go through and just, get some prep work in.
Hello.
All 30 crows. Okay. Who are you? I thought I got rid of that annoying cat, and now you? Demonic possession? Please, miss, I have to. Find Tom, probably on a tall tree. Oh, the cat, I'll find him. Okay, so that's a whole nother thing there.
Oh, the melody isn't come today.
I'm not probably gonna worry about this thing, like his just related to music. Cashmere thread. I can't even remember where that is. I'm just trying to like mainly go like the ones I know where I know I can easily
Right.
gold ore.
Welcome.
Killer fish. Alright. That kind of checks out considering where I'm going. Alright, so he wants an owl. I'm gonna like try to, you know, primarily target the ones I know I can do. So like I said, we're gonna be like going to these spots first before I go and try to fight that next boss. Trying to think here. I believe we gotta go to Rulis Forest. No, that's not it. Timio Mountains. Was it Timio Mountains? Okay, I think it was Timio Mountains where we go straight down. We should see like, you know, maybe. See, it also works for me like. Excuse me. Okay, so this also works for me like, you know, taking down some crows. See here. Yeah, my thing's acting weird up here, I think. Okay, never mind. I think it's good to go. Alright, welcome in, Dave. Okay, go down this way. I'm trying to like, you know, see if I'm going the right way here. I mean, I know the Yeti only shows up in one spot. This may not be it. Like, I might have went to the wrong area. I know there's like 2 mountain areas here. Okay, yeah, this is not working. Let's just go back up before we get too far in. Well, actually, I'm gonna do just that because I do need to go and check this other, there's another, spot where I can go down. Where's it? Whoa, good thing I didn't get poisoned there. At least I'm like where I'm wrecking like a lot of these. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Oh, I just started. Yeah, I'm just pretty much, you know, I'm going to try to find like this, like I gotta find like a Yeti. I'm just trying to remember if it's on this map or like, you know, the other one is similar. And also I am like taking, you know, making a murder out of some crows or murdering crows, whatever. Is he here? I mean, at least I'm knocking some side quests out of the way. Multiple at once. Yeah, I don't think that... It's not... Okay, yeah, it's not here. It's the other mountain. I'm just hoping that quest automatically tracks itself, because I mean, I don't know... I won't know, like, how many crows I've murdered. Let me check something real quick. There's no way to actually check, like, how many, creatures I killed. I think I got what you were saying. I think I got the joke. See, keep on seeing. Ow! You stupid. 1% damage. Okay, wrong area. Let's go to the other mountains. Okay, where was it at? Excuse me. Tristan's Pass. And I think it's... Okay, yeah, now... Now I know where you are, I think. We'll check this one first. Well, is this the right way? Oh god, I'm so confused now. Okay, we'll check. Yeah. I'm in the market for a new water bottle, actually, but myself. I don't need that. I think suck, but I'll still take it. Alright, if I'm right, is he down here? Ow. Damn, I still didn't get it right. Okay, well, there's one other spot I can check here, because I can't remember if it was this or the, or... Ow. There's another spot I know of. You're like you're gonna... Yeah, I mean, I've got like one called, it's Hydra something, as much as I've used the water bottle. Alright, he would be right... Nope. But I'll take that, though. I needed that. I needed a diamond for the side quest. Okay. That works out. Alright, Dave. Yeah, lurk away. That really checked out right there, at least. So I actually accidentally did another side quest. Because I needed a diamond. Okay, I'm pretty sure... Whoa! Okay, let me get that... Well, I've already got this far. I don't know why I'm getting celebrating. At least I'm strong enough at this point to where there's not really a lot that's going to kill me. At least... Just be more of an annoyance. Yeah, well, you're not gonna know. Alright, yeah. Well, it'd probably be quicker to go this way. Alright, we take the... Yeah, I got it. Thank you. So I gotta go back to this other spot anyway to kill more crows. Okay. He's supposed to be here if I'm right. Now, hold up. I do have this one right here I can check too. He might be up here. Hell, there's like, 3 different spots here now that I'm looking at it. Ow. Actually, I take it back. There's 4. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, okay. I know he's definitely got to be up here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just... Oh, crap. My favorite. Just making sure. Yeah, let's not. So I'm pretty sure I think like, you know, Bigfoot like spawns only like, or the Yeti spawns only like one spot. On this entire map. Well, at the very least. Got it. Okay, so it did update me on it. That's 2 quests out of the way. Yeah, he ain't here either. Okay, let me check on over this spot. Maybe a pop. Well, hold up. Gotta get down in there. There's a green chest. At least I'm getting like pretty lucky with this tonight. What's this one? A ruby. You know, and all that time that I've spent, like, you know, trying to find, like, you know, freaking ruby, like, you know, before I could have, like, you know, had that luck, I could have, like, completed that side quest a whole lot sooner. And it's actually the same lady. I know, I'm pretty sure I think she needed an onyx and a diamond. And don't I have the onyx? Yeah, I got an onyx. And that one guy wanted gold. Well, I only got 1 gold ore. That came in a little bit too fast. So that's one thing I like about this, the fact that it goes right through the wall, so... I can hit them before they come out. Okay, I want to say I think that Bigfoot, or the Yeti's like somewhere down here. Let me go and get my camp. Well, no, it's not going to do no good until I get down there. Alright, hold on. Yeah, got him. Alright. Bullseye. Okay, that's out of the way. So pretty much just coming here, whatever, like help me, like, you know, take down 3 different side quests. I got the diamond, took down the 30 crows, and we know we got the picture of the Yeti. Nope. Don't touch me. If everything else like goes as good as this is or whatever, I'll complete the game tonight, no problem. Okay, back to the village to turn in these quests. Should I go ahead and go? I'm gonna go and try to get the get these mermen. Actually, let me go to Somnus Reef. As much as I said I never want to come back here. Okay, no, never mind. I take it back. I forgot those jackasses right there. All right, let me see if, because I know like there are mermen here. If there's like killer fish, I can do that one too. I need something. I need to like boost my luck. I mean, this is a lot easier. Which I can probably like, you know, get away just fine with. Alright, got it. That gives you like a 6 increase, so... Well, salt at least. Well, none else I'm getting plenty of salt rogues, but that's coming from the needles, and not the mermen. Got myself like something that works here at least. Kind of like, you know, float the top right here. Okay, hold on a second. I live on my terms, thank you. Wait, my luck wore off. Hold up. There we go. Thing is, like, it's dropped as a 4-star. It said they can drop meat, but I didn't get I need merman meat. And what was not gonna be is, like, you know, much of a pain in the ass, like, you know, to get is the Mandragora route. Okay, I'm gonna go back in from here, and then we're gonna, like, take that, like, you know, fast route down so I can go deeper into the depths. Further down I go, I should be able to find more mermen. See, and its drop is also, like, the killer fish's drop is also, like, a 4-star. I mean, it's gonna probably take me some time to actually, you know, get it. Ow. What I've got, you know, going for me though, is that there's more mermen than what I was doing with, like, with the mandrakes earlier. Okay, let me see. Let's go into this spot right here. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. I got a spot right there where I can, like, you know, warp out, come back in. There's also killer fish out here. So I can just try to, like, go back and forth, like, you know, with these two until I get the killer fish meat. Which is also still going faster than, like, you know, the speed it was taking me, like, you know, to, farm the mandrakes early before. Alright, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Do your thing. Yeah, so you guys are gonna be seeing, like, a little bit of grinding here, but I do need to get this done. Hopefully it won't take too long. Because, again, I'm farming these two right here quicker than it was taking me, like, to farm the mandrakes this morning. Because, like, there was, like, an owl night that I had to keep on fighting through. Which I just use, like, the death ring. Because that worked so well, like, on, you know, death the other day. Kind of, like, you know, just expedite things. Once I get, like, this thing to drop its meat. Whichever one does it. That's not what I need. Come on. One of them's got to drop it. As I'm just trying to, like, you know, wrap up some of these side quests before I continue onwards. At the very least, it is giving me, like, experience, even though it's not, like, a lot I'm getting from these guys. But hopefully, I want to go and, like, farm those 2 mermen down there. It'll be, like, a little bit quicker, because I'll be killing 2 of them, like, at once a pop. But these are 4-star drops these guys have, and it's the only drop as well. Outside, like, you know, coins. I guess in a sense, like, materials. Okay, let me go ahead and actually see if I can, like, you know, put on something that's gonna, like, increase my luck. See, the Garbo hat actually would really help. Because, I mean, let's be real, I mean, I'm down here where, like, nothing really can hurt me, and I can take them out really quickly, so I just need to kind of put on, like, anything that's gonna increase my luck as much as possible. Because it's not really gonna matter as far as, like, the attack and defense. Like, a lot of stuff isn't actually, you know, really gonna hurt me. Trying to raise my luck as much, because my luck's at 20 now. Okay, nothing. All right, now. I got 2 lucky clovers I can put on, actually. I should have done that more. I forgot I had lucky clovers. Okay, there should be no excuses now. See, it's basically the same thing here, so. Still able to kill him just as quick. So my luck is over 30 now, so I should be able to get this hopefully pretty quickly now. Come on. Hopefully it won't take like this long to get like the fish to drop their thing. Or the merman. Just the eventuality of it. I think the guys. I'm hoping the guy say just needed one. That's all he's getting from me. If he wants another one, he can come out. He can come up down here and get himself. Oh no, you don't. He just dropped a coin. At the very least, hopefully you guys won't be having to sit through this. Like this won't take as long as how it took me to get through that one level in Visceraville on Super Meat Boy 3D last night. I mean, that one level, which I made, there was like one spot there, whatever, that obviously I kept missing that made things a whole lot easier. Like once I figured that out, like, you know, the finishing level, like, you know, getting the A+ got a whole lot, like, exponentially easier to do. But hopefully you guys won't be having to deal with like that here. I don't think it's gonna take me as long, like, you know, to get through this. And it's taking like all back and forth, like it's so repetitive. But at least it's gonna be satisfaction when it drops. There it is. Alright, raw killer fish, finally. Now let's go and, like, you know, take down these mermaid. I swear, if it would actually drop the second one right there. Okay, so we're gonna, like, go back and forth here. Yeah, this is gonna go a little bit quicker, I think, because like I'm taking down two of them at once, like that, like having to go back and forth between, like, you know, the screen, like, to kill one apiece. So realistically, it shouldn't take me as long, but also, you know, RNG is gonna play a part here. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. Oh, there it is. Or, not just, God damn it. Bullshit. That's gonna make it a little more irritating because they got like another drop they can do. I knew that was gonna play into it. Oh, that's not the thing I need to drop twice. Thank you very much. Now this game's testing me. It's mocking me. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that when that they're like, it's got like a low, like a 3-star drop, and they were gonna, like, you know, try to keep prioritizing that, so that's all I get. This potion better be worth it, dude. Whatever potion he's gonna make with this ware, it better be worth it. $10 gold, whatever. Wait for it. Nope. Well, they dropped money, but... Let me get some more meat. Second time's the charm. How about third? I thought they were gonna, like, drop some meat there, but... Just because there might be a use for it, I don't know. Funny thing is, I mean, I'm about to level up off these guys. I mean, at this rate, I'm like, you know, down like a little over 250 experience, but now 237. They're mocking me. I'm gonna pick it up because it's still like, I think I can still like use it like the heal. Come on now. At least when I do something, I hope I don't have to worry about doing any more. Thank you for the level up. That's not what I needed. Got 17,000 experience. No, like I'm gonna be stuck here. Like, you know, I'm gonna level up to level 44. Like, you know, by the time I get what I need. I certainly hope not. And I got like, you know, 2 lucky. I mean, my luck is like it's over 30 here and everything. Oh. Single ass gold. I'm just saying if I can take them out in one hit, you know. These guys are wimps. Their HP is only like, you know, 17. They get like 8 experience apiece. Damn it. Oh my god. Now and then the other one drops it. That's just seriously, you know, bad comedy there. Well, now I need like, you know, get a potion where I'll be able to like, you know, heal myself up like 1,000 times over just from all the meat I'm dropping. I'm getting. Come on, boys, seriously. I'm not even gonna pick it up this time. I'm tired of it. Crying out loud. But now they're just dropping zircons. What? Huh? Wait a minute. That's a problem. I'm mad now. It didn't drop merman meat. The zircon was the first 4-star drop. So if the merman don't drop meat, where the hell do I get it from? Now that's worse. That's even more tragic comedy. I've been here trying to, like, you know, get. Okay, I'm thinking that the 4-star that was gonna be merman meat, but no, they're just dropping zircons. Probably gonna need that for something else though. All right, cheat sheet this. Who the? Where's Lorelei? So Lorelei with a 1% drop rate. Which one's Lorelei again? Okay, right. I now remember which one, but the question is, where is she? She's in Somnus Reef. Ain't that where we are? No? Okay. I swear we always dropped a Zircon right there. Alright guys, we got more farming to do unfortunately. Somnus, here we come. Okay, I'm just hoping I can figure out where she is. That's the only problem. I gotta figure out exactly what spot in the map she's in. So you can kill these things. Good to know. Okay, and the thing is about the thing, and here's the even worse comedy now. The worst thing about it, those mermen right there, they got more health, but their only drop is the Zircon. It's a lower drop, and it's a 3-star drop. So these guys like actually tougher to kill, but their only drop is Zircons, and it's easier to get. Okay, now I remember why I hate coming here, because guess what? Poisoned. Thankfully, I'm like, I got like, more health than I used to, so it's not gonna be that bad. Dude, I ain't got time for you. Where's I can do more damage? I'm gonna muck you up. We'll do it anyway. I'll muck everything here up. And don't we go... Yeah, see, this place is a lot more manageable now. I've got like plenty more levels on me. Now I can actually kill a stupid oarfish. Because that's what it is, rogues. The demonic ass oarfish. Alright. You need to give me what I want. Okay. We're in the right spot. Only problem is, it's... Alright, so I basically have to come in here. Wait, hold on. This is gonna probably be a nightmare. But I gotta get this thing. So, as it stands, the quickest way is to go up here, come back down, and I don't like it. Ow! Harlot? It's just the placement of it's a pain in the ass. See, she's gonna hit me almost every time if I don't watch it, so. Okay. And here's the thing I'm concerned about. It's a 5-star drop. Oh boy. That's concerning. You gotta be getting... I spent all that time trying to farm those mermen for a 4-star drop that wasn't what I wanted. I go and go after her, and it even said on the site right there, this is like one of the most difficult items in the game, 1% drop rate. Let me get the hell on out of here, rogues. Let me get on out of here. I never want to come here again. This place is fucking cursed. Why can't I ever have that luck with Pokemon cards? Like, why can't I have that like Double Greninja luck anymore? 5-star drop and everything. I mean, it's the only drop she did or whatever, so that's one thing I had going for me compared to the... You know, you get your freaking hammerhead looking self out of here. Bullshit, you know? That's the thing about it. It's like one of those things you're supposed to celebrate and get mad about because it's like just the freaking shenanigans behind it. You know, get your ass back down in there. Honestly, this is not as bad as the water temple. I mean, it was when I first came here, but... anyways, welcome in, Sammy. Hope you're doing okay. Alright, but we got that. Let's go and turn these missions in. God, it's the weirdest damn thing. Again, like, you know, I go and fight these 2 weak-ass mermen. They have a 4-star drop for the Zircon or whatever, which I don't think I've ever actually had before. I don't think I had it. Let me actually check. Well, I've had 5 Zircons. I stand corrected. But it's just a little factor that said they had like it's a 4-star drop for those, like, you know, mermen to drop it. And then, like, okay, and so I didn't get the merman meat, which, you know, you figure the merman would have dropped the merman meat because they're mermen and everything. And then, like, you know, I go and, like, you know, to figure out I gotta go with this thing and do it. It's like, well, it's a 5-star drop. It's like, you know, 1% chance to getting it. And then, like, within, like, the first handful, bam. Yeah, what back in, Dave? You know, I need to just start, like, setting a thing or whatever, where if I have, like, some kind of weird-ass thing happen like that or whatever, y'all need to start placing bets. If I pull it off or whatever, y'all buy me a pizza or something. Not really. But, I mean, with how, like, I keep having that weird luck where I got fat. Alright. I still gotta figure out how to do that. Alright, you wanted your Yeti pick. So the Yeti is real too, huh? Never would have guessed. Well, this is huge. Here's your cut. Nice going. Okay, well, I might start hearing offers from a better paper soon. Well, the mag's at the general store as usual. Make sure to check it out. You got any more jobs for me? Oh, no, I'm done. No, I got it. That's the thing. I'm raging because the RNG was being, not that it was screwing me over, but because it had jokes. So I had, like, you know, I found the Yeti. That wasn't a problem. I just had, you know, figure out exactly where on the map he was. No, what happened was there was a particular thing I needed to, a few different items I needed to, you know, find or whatever. For a few quests here. I needed raw killer fish, which I managed to get that without too much difficulty. It just took a little bit of time. There was 2 raw killer fish I was having to kill. Theirs was a 4-star drop. Didn't take me too long to get it. What I was raging about is the factor that this right here. So I had, like, you know, this. Where's it at? Yeah, Zircon. One of the quests required me to get merman meat. You figure that the merman would drop that. Oh no! It turns out their other, like, their 4-star drop that I hadn't found yet was Zircon, not merman meat. Had to go and fight another creature, and it took me forever. I was killing these 2 mermen over and over. It took, like, you know, good probably maybe 5 or 8 or 10 minutes. What it felt like getting, like, that drop from them, only to find it wasn't the drop it was supposed to be. Then I go this other enemy in another, you know, side of the map. Had to go and track her. Now there's like 3 of them down there. A little bit harder to kill. And I think within, like, probably like 4 minutes or whatever, they, you know, dropped what I needed. They had the merman meat, and it was a 5-star drop with a 1% chance. This potion better be good, dude.
Yo, there you are.
Sage and merman meat. You found them. You're amazing. I'll make you a potion of instant mega healing. And this one's on the house. No, wait, if I gave it to you, you take it into danger and get badly injured, just so you could use it. Don't do it. I mean too much to me. So with that in mind, I'm like, are you a tsundere, or I leave it at the store and make you really priced so you don't buy it?
It's a bunch. Yo.
Well, that's it for all the medicine except mine, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm on John's moral support from back at the nice safe distance. And whenever you take medicines, think of me. Think of me. This guy's like weird as hell. All right, so I got his stuff done. All right, this woman here wanted me to kill 30 crows. Now, if I would have been like a random merman meat, would have, like, you know, came out of that chest, or I would have turned the game off right then and there.
Hey there.
I'm sorry about the other day, asking you to get rid of all those crows. That was today. I can be so impatient when there's things to do. He said at night. Well, she did actually have me do that the other day, but you really did it for me. Those crows won't be no such a bother. You do realize they were like about probably like 20 miles away, right? They were all the way like on a map like elsewhere. And here, this is about all I have for you. Please accept it. Mocha, did you just give me a snack? Okay, now here's the bad thing about it. The gas station right up the street has, like, you know, I mean, Circle K, I think, sometimes tends to be pretty hit and miss depending on which one I've gone to or whatever as far as, like, pastries are concerned, but they actually have, like, some pretty nice donuts, and now I'm wanting donuts. That was your real plan all along, you know, you trying to make me eat donuts, which I'd like one, but hey, I was just thinking about you. You know, there's this nice boy I know. He'd be perfect for you. I'll reduce you. That isn't necessary. What are you saying? Don't tell me some man has you in his clutches already. Men are beasts, you know, especially ones out there howling at the moon, keeping me up. Could you get rid of say 10 for me? You want me to kill werewolves? Really, you'll do it? Thanks, I owe you. Think nothing of it. So, where are werewolves at? Okay. Do not give me another donut. I'm already hungry thanks to you. Let me just like try to get like a quick refresher on where to find werewolves. Oblivion Ridge, done. Won't be a problem. And if I can slap around death like, you know, in about like, you know, like 20 seconds or whatever, like I did in the last stream or whatever, like 10 werewolves won't be a problem. Before that, you take your stupid diamond. No heart can withstand the combined power of these two stones. I'll send these over to the general store when it's done.
May the light go with you.
Yeah, hail Sithis. May the force be with you, whatever. Live long and prosper. So long and thanks for all the fish.
Welcome.
Speaking of fish, I don't even want to hear the word fish anymore.
Hey, want to buy something?
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, you bastard! I spent all that time. That's again more tragic comment, more bad comment. I spent all that time doing that, going through all these like Begoron sword level, like you know, fetch quests, and to do that, he gonna stay at 30,000. At least these are. I like just go out there. I've seen enough of that. Thank you very much. I might as well go and buy it since I've worked for this. They're done. All right, let's see what we got here. Ruby pin. Ew. Yeah, so I'm basically at a point where I've got all this stuff, but I don't really need it now. Can't remember. I think I've already got one of those. Yeah, I do. All right, come on, yo. She's gotta have something else for me to do then. I'm hoping she does. I feel ripped off, Rogues. I'm not even gonna lie. I did all these quests and like for items that honestly,
Come back again.
I'm guessing I was supposed to do these side quests much earlier because like this stuff is like not gonna help me now. Please, some of you got another quest for me. Oh, I did not know I could do that. I did not know I could dive kick the cat. I was just dive kicking ram like to kick the shit out of. Still can't smile, huh? I must be doing something wrong. It's not that. You can't stir emotions that don't exist. Damn it. Last ditch effort. Do me something favor and bring me Alexandra. Oh, really? I'll pull out all the stops. It's going to be the greatest work of my life. Please tell me I got one. I don't have Alexandrite.
May the light go with you.
Welcome.
Oh, thanks. That must be raw killer fish. You can tell by the way. The fangs and the thing with the fish, or just how many I killed. Now it's time to break out those old chef instincts, home to the fires of many a kitchen, and voila, killer fish barbecue. Bon appetit. You got another question for me? Take your word for it. I'm not gonna taste it. Taste it overrated. Last time I tasted my own fish, I passed that art, whatever, upset some people. Never again.
Welcome.
Make it sound like it's Food Wars or something. Finally realized why the restaurants I work at all went out of business, and I think I know why. You're my only customer. Feel free to disagree. I think it might be because my food stinks. So I figured everyone has different tastes, so why bother trying to make something good? Can't please everyone, right? Wrong. No, just the way to turn the business around. Bring me some tasty meat. Can't go wrong with that. I mean, it must be call that for a reason. So bring me some, please.
Just watch. Thanks for your
I don't even know where it is. I'm not even gonna bother trying. At least not right now. Okay, I'm trying to like make sure. All right, yeah, werewolves. We gotta go to the. All right, time to go handle business. Oh. All right, it was Oblivion Ridge, right? Werewolves, come here. I gotta talk to you. Fucking pigeon. Hey, back off. Hey, back off. I'm drinking my... Fuck off. I can't... You know what? Oh, time out. I'm gonna drink my soda, then all you're about to catch these hands. Or drink my energy drink. They waited until I had this drink in my hand and I start trying to come at me. All right. Y'all about to get slap. Yeah, cry about it. I'm about to come out, I'll go off the screen, come back and whoop y'all's asses again. I'll drink my eardy drink. I don't know why the sound of werewolf is so hilarious. So when he's screaming. Ow. I like how they're still getting killed while they're hit. Nope. It sounds like a dog howling into an Xbox microphone. Or like a... I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like the whole Xbox a kid meme? Like, or thing like, where they're yelling to their mic. Just listen to them. I don't know what's so funny about that. I don't know why that's making me chuckle. I think it's just like, you hear like... Just listen to Lizard Man when he screams. Fairly audible, but then like you hear him screaming, no problem. Then you go and kill the werewolf. Like it sounds badass, but so comical at the same time. I mean, it's not just memes, it's actually a thing. God knows, like, you... Especially back when Fortnite was so popular on Mixer. I remember, like, there was, like, this one video I watched where this kid, like, got pissed off as hell about, because the Fortnite had the whole black hole thing. And this one kid, like, someone, like, was filming, like, their kid, like, waiting for, like, the black hole to end. And he basically, had, like, a paper plate, like, he slapped, like, the TV with it and was actually hitting the TV. I remember, like, back when Fortnite first came around, like, it was just... Especially, like, on Mixer. Like all the times I'd be like, streaming, and I have like, account come in, play Fortnite. Like just say play Fortnite. Or PC or Xbox or whatever. And it's like, okay, play Fortnite, yeah, like, there are 10,000 streamers on the site currently doing so. Of course, the main thing was that they want people to, like, streamers play Fortnite. I'm pretty sure like a lot of them, because I know like a few other, streamers on Mixer told me this is when it was going on, because they had to deal with it. Like, they would be, like, a lot of times, like, they'd want, like, these streamers to play Fortnite. Because, like, basically they wanted to play Fortnite, so that way they could, like, pretty much try to go live at their end, and then try to, like, thinking that they could, because, like, Mixer, for those who don't know, it had, like, a co-streaming thing, it was pretty badass, like, pretty much, kind of like similar to what Twitch does, where you can do, like, the stream together thing, where you can do a shared chat, but it, like, just immediately overlaid both, like, streams, like, next to each other, so as soon as you did it, everyone could see, like, both streams, like, right then and there. It was very seamless, very easy to set up. And what was basically going on was like, you had like these kids that were streaming on Mixer, and they saw like, these bigger names that were playing Fortnite, and it was like, okay, they're gonna like, try to join up with them, and then like go live themselves, and try to pretty much piggyback off the streamer, or try to get more viewers for themselves. So I literally had to, like, put like a thing on my, like when they were to come and say play Fortnite, like I'd refuse to, but I actually had to put like a thing on my thing saying like PC Switch only, just so they know I'm not playing on Xbox. As soon as I did that, I noticed that, like, there was so many times that, like, people would come into my chat and immediately leave, like, after I set that up. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I tell anyone, Mixer was, like, a great site. It's just, like, outside of all, like, the Xbox favoritism on there. Like, it was, like, so awesome when it was Beam, and it was still, like, great in a lot of ways, when it turned to Mixer and Microsoft bought it. Just, there was, like, so much there that, ended up, like, being where it put a wedge, like, in regards, like, because the whole thing when they said they changed, like, the name to Mixer, basically in the sense of, like, having, like, a mix of, like, different streamers doing different things. But then it came down to it that it was just, like, ended up being this whole thing where, it was primarily geared towards Xbox, and they were saying that they were going to try, like, they were trying to figure out ways, they were doing something, like, try to, address that diversity. But at the end of the day, even if they were trying to do that, and I can commend them that they were, the main problem, of course, is that when you have, like, you've already, like, set this, had the site set, and obviously I can't, like, you can't really blame the Mixer staff, if, like, they were having, like, listen to whatever Microsoft was wanting, they had to do that. you can't really fault Mixer staff entirely, you know, for like doing what they're the site owners, like, you know, the ones that bought Mixer out. Can't really blame them for like, you know, keeping, you know, having to like, you know, listen to, you know, executive orders and all that. But it just, I love the site. It's just like, you know, so much happened that where like it put a wedge in the diversity on there. It's like if you weren't playing Xbox, no one really took you that seriously. Even though I did like, you know, reach 1,000 followers on there twice. So I hit 1,000 on there, left, and then came back and did it again. But I'm sorry again. Asked you to go out and fight werewolf creatures. And I didn't really put much fight. It's just that when things keep doing, I keep on thinking about them until they get done. But now I can rest easy. Here for you, Tartan. Why she give me? She keeps giving me snacks. So were those monsters wolves or were they human? I'm not sure. What's going for? Well, that's going to bother me for a while. Which there is like actually another site, because I actually forgot I kind of want to talk to you guys about this. There is another site that recently did, you know, pop up that I actually am considering trying out. I think it's called Venora. I forgot its name, but I actually am considering trying it out. I'm still gonna be streaming on Twitch and, you know, YouTube, of course, like clockwork. Because I have like had this whole thing where I've tried to like, I've been like a little bit like iffy about like, you know, trying out new sites that come up. Because I remember like when I tried to do Moonbeam, they, you know, kind of shuttered not long afterwards. But I do know that Mix It Up already has like, you know, integration for this site. So I feel like, you know, the devs of Mix It Up probably wouldn't have like, you know, put integration for this place so quickly if there wasn't like some kind of possible faith in it. Considering the fact that they've had like stuff for Blemish and everything else. But yes, it's like Valora. But I'm actually considering trying Valora out alongside like, you know, other sites I'm on right here. But it's just that I'm considering just to like, you know, see what it's like and everything. You know, just kind of like, you know. So, I mean, because I'm definitely going to find being on Twitch as well as YouTube. But I do want to at least, like, kind of, like, you know, look into the site and everything and see what it's about. Because it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. It's just, like, there's so many other streaming sites that have come and gone, like, over the years. Like Blemish, Moonbeam, and others where... And also, like, SharePlay is another, which SharePlay's still around. But that's another story. But, where it's, like, you know, you kind of go and see that they only had, like, a handful of viewers, like, they were live at a time. And I think it might just be like I really am feeling like a reason why some of these like sites are crashing and burning isn't necessarily the site itself, because they really do seem like they have like proper marketing they're trying to do at some points. I think it's just a lot of it is that like a lot of people just miss Mixer, and you know, and I kind of like just really feel like if Mixer by chance did come back around, it'd be a lot of people be immediately going right back to, as long as things are run better, and like, you know, and it's like the experience that they you know had before. Who knows? I'm at least like gonna look into the site and see what it's like and everything. Heard from Father Nikolai, you're chasing vampires. Anything I can do? No, oh, really? But you know, speaking of vampires, there's a rumor going around. A vampire from the Orient is in large cap. Oh, terrifying. How can you sleep at night with such a thing on the loose? Can you get rid of it? Great. Well, I was going there anyway. Of course. Yeah, I hear you, Dave. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be like, you know, once I finish this stream where I'm going to be like trying to get like some stuff prep myself or whatever, because I'm gonna go into Mickey D3 Mac's house like, you know, around 8 tomorrow, because I'm gonna be like starting my house sitting shift over there. That was gonna be like possibly some complications with that and everything, because I don't want to eat them out of house and home, and I'm gonna be going over there with like limited funds and everything, but I'll make do. I know they'll probably have like some food there and everything. I really don't want to eat their food, and I'm gonna be there like for a week. I mean, I got like a few little like small bits of food here I'm gonna be able to take over there, but I'm just trying to figure stuff out, so I'm kind of stressing over that. But at the very least, you know, I'm gonna like start getting everything packed and everything tonight, and like get ready to go over there in the morning. At the very least, you know, the plus two is that they always pay me for doing this. So that might go into my copy of Marvel's Wolverine, which is coming out next month. Alright, so she pretty much, you know, gave me one hell of like, you know, a sucker punch right there, telling me that there's gonna be like, you know, what is gonna be waiting in the yeah. But sleep well, Dave. You know, you have a good day at work tomorrow, okay? So yeah, Lady down there just gave me like one hell of a sucker punch, saying like, you know, what's gonna be waiting for me in a large cavern. So I guess we're going there first. Alright, Rogues, we're going like to a new spot here. Well, ad break's about to start, so I'm gonna snooze that real quick. Alright, let's kind of get a layout for this, see exactly what we're dealing with here. Okay, so we got ourselves... I'm having feelings means it's going to be somewhat of a big area. What? Oh, shit! So that's the way we're playing this, huh? Okay, good thing I brought plenty of meat with me. All right. We're gonna keep Night's Go going. Things just got really quick right there. Really fast, rogues. That's fine, because... What can we get used here? Physical resistance, Yep. Strength and effect physical glyphs. Will this work? Demon Lord. Okay, this makes me think of, like, I'm wondering if this is supposed to be... Yeah, that's not really doing much for health, though. You boys need to understand. Y'all kill me, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have like something very nasty waiting for you. So they could have actually dropped Globus, the one I got from, like, you know, from Pops. They could have actually dropped that spell. So this is gonna either be like a really stupid move, Rogue, just then it's gonna, like, you know, be a good idea. Let's hope that I'm not gonna. That's my problem. I probably, like, you know, that's another thing. I screwed up my stats while doing that. Of course, that dress. Going by this, the Garbo hatch might be one of the better things to wear. I'm hoping I'm not about to screw myself over on this. Now, like, really matters what I put. A diamond. Oh no! That guy's gonna be a problem. They're throwing, like, a lot of, like, you know, high-level enemies at me here. That's the issue. Okay. Do I try to take on the next boss before I do that, or do I try the other area first? Yeah, I got wrecked right there. But at the same time, I got a little bit of an idea. It might be a little bit cheap. We know, like, I can take out, like, you know, some of these things, like, no problem, as long as I got, like, the, like, that's really gonna matter there. Okay, so let me think about this. I'm gonna try to use the same thing I used on Depp before. Miliophausis. All right, let's hope I got. Oh. I'm so compelled, but I'm not going to do it. He came at me a little bit too quick. What I was going to try to do was I was going to try to, like, unequip it as needed. So, yeah, this area is going to be a little bit tricky. And the main problem is I don't know. I'm going to stick to the plan. It's just those things, like that one thing that came that bum rushed me was an issue. And I don't know how big this place is. But I'm gonna, like, you know, keep trying. It's just that one, you know, that thing where I can, like, die in one hit is an issue. Okay, let me at least, like, save after I do this. I'm going to, like, you know, keep at it. And too bad, yeah, too bad I don't have two of them. I mean, it don't really matter. Like, I mean, I just need to equip something right here. I mean, defense ain't really gonna matter. I mean, anything that I can hopefully raise my attack a little more. Okay. Okay, and save. Potions ain't really gonna matter, because, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, get through. Alright. I did save, right? Let me make sure I save. I'm paranoid about it. And it's like, that's the thing, I'm pretty sure I've probably done that too. Like, you know, you save, and it's like, wait, did I save? Alright. I've got a plan. I just gotta, like, make this work. Alright. I should see if I can just take these guys on without it. But... okay. Problem is that burns, like, through my heart's like crazy. Yeah, it's just the fact that dude, like, is so tanky. No, I'm not. No, sorry. Normally, rogues, I wouldn't do this, but I don't like this guy. You know, made me mad. Okay, I'll take that one though. That's like, and he turns on a dime. That guy's gonna suck. All right. Should I just try to, like, fight him normally without the ring? I can get through the first couple spots, no problem. That was the wrong area. I just need to see if I can maybe just take him down without the ring. See, that's where I made a mistake right there. I don't need to, like, use that on the trolls. I can take them out with a couple shots, you know, from that. Okay. Now when I get down here, I'm gonna see if I can just like slap this guy around without the death ring. Put down something else that's gonna hopefully boost my stats enough, which should be the priestess ring or an empress ring. Nope. I mean, no matter what. All right, we're gonna do like this to see, like, you know. All right, moon ring. Already got that. Trying to, like, just see if I can kind of, like, you know, do this in a way where the death ring, no matter what, is gonna have the best stats, but might as well do. Well, I already got moon ring equipped. Oh, the Protect Ring might actually be the better one. I forgot, there's that other thing we gotta go do also with the blocks, rogues. Here's the ring I can get from that. Okay, we're gonna double this up. That's the ticket to beat him. Jeez, he hits like a tank, though. Okay, that guy just sucked. Damn. Oh, shit. You're probably gonna be... Oh, dear. Okay, that's cheapest. All right, thankfully, that guy sucks. Okay, I'm wondering if I just need to go and hit the castle up, get back to doing that for now, and then come back. Or I can check out the other area first. For that, then, let me, put the Protect Ring on. I say, at least I got options. God knows, I'm gonna just stick away, I'm gonna stay away from that for a second. Alright, we're gonna go and check out the, training hall. And see what's up with this place. Yeah, they do some enemies that I've never fought before. Valiticus uses the Glyph of Flight. Okay, I don't have that one. So that... Okay, this is bullshit already. This is platforming, huh? See, that's what's... You know what? I think I might know the trick already. Don't have some... That's... Okay. That's the trick to this. I just got... Thing is, I'd never used it before, so I'm having to control it. So that's going to be a problem, because they're basically want me to switch between... Alright, yeah, that's going to be an issue. So as soon as I get over here... Jeez! Okay, well, no, maybe if I'm lucky, I can... Alright. I should have, like, this section unlock. It's just like other ones, like, where there's the guillotines and everything. I just need to know when I gotta use it. Oh, goddamn, not another one of them. No, 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 no. What the fudge? Great. But you know what? I'm gonna beat this area. I know I can. Alright, like... Yeah, it definitely feels like this spot's a little bit unfair, but if I can beat Meat Boy 3D, I can do this. So we're gonna get a flight room, which I already knew there was gonna be one, considering that one room in back in Dracula's castle. I see why they say we can't use this. Probably gonna be like the in-game thing there. Okay, at least I kind of got the idea on that now. All right, space out my jumps there. There we go. Move, idiot! So that's bull. Yeah. That right there is BS. So I basically had to catch. Alright. Thing is, I already got a counter to it. So, in other words, it's pretty much you fall down there, you're done. Those things are designed to be there to kill you. You're not supposed to fight them, because, you know, obviously there's no way to, you know, it's... Climb on me? Alright, let's try this again. I'm doing this. It might take me some attempts, but if I can beat Visceraville and friggin' Meat Boy 3D. Now I'm on to you. As a matter of fact, it's funny, of course, to send out sharps, just like with last night with Visceraville. Similar thing, you know, I was having to deal with there. Move forward, then back away, then go forward again. That's exactly what I was doing with that one level on Meat Boy 3D. Who said games aren't educational? Except when, what the fudge was that about? That's the most ass-backwards thing. So, here's the issue there. Here's the problem we got here. We gotta, like, you know, get on the other side of those stupid dragon things right there. Just, okay. Let's not forget how many of you I killed to get, you know, to get this laser from you. Alright. The weird thing is, it didn't let me do that. Unless... That's where I messed up. I didn't switch back. Okay. Well, you know what? Simple solution to it. I'll use the same thing on each. Because I'm using that's Volfalsis anyway. I'll just have like the same loadout. Just like have like, you know, different spells.
Hello.
Alright. The main problem is like those stupid, I say platforming's my thing. I mean, this ain't gonna, like, you know, stop me. I mean, when they got, like, these hard-hitting enemies right there to kind of, like, complicate matters, that's a different story, but simple solution to it, just... Let's try this my way now. Okay. Random Dormammu heads. Let me see here. Talk about cheap. Thankfully, I see how this works. Problem is, the only issue is, like, you know, I botch once or whatever. I gotta, like, you know, I'll get... Okay. Woo! That part right there is so tricky, though. Okay, that was uncalled for. I was close enough to it, thank you. It's okay. That's kind of getting frustrating. God damn it. That's the thing, I keep on going in full force. That's evil, though. Okay. The main issue is, like, there's so many spots where I can't... Oh! What I don't like about this is that there's, like, a lot of blind jumps you gotta do here. That's what's, like, really cheesy about it. I honestly just really hate games where, like, they force you to do blind jumps, and then, like, you fail, you gotta start over. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Pushing a shell, like always, just to go, like, go back to the castle, work on things there, and then come back. But save again. Now I got this loadout. Man, I gotta go back and restore my hearts, and I'll do a save then, so I don't have to worry about doing that anymore. I am thinking about, like, just kind of going back and seeing what that other, like, little spot was where they were gonna let me, like, go downwards. Like, you know, where I could have went down, because it seemed like it was going back to the entrance. Yeah, I know. Okay. This part up here ain't gonna be a problem now. Now I know the trick here. I'm gonna go and check and see what's over here first. A bunch of... So that's what it is. Alright. Just because they want to try to cheese me, rogues, I'm gonna cheese them right back. So it's just like a way to force you to start everything over again. So that's pretty evil. So I kind of got that, down to somewhat of a science. I know I probably still botch it here and there. I'm not going to get every 100% of the time, but I got the idea of it. So a lot of stuff you can't, really, just go through full speed. I said, this is my thing, Okay, and I can completely skip that one. That's good to know. Alright, I'm going this, with plenty of health now. So how am I supposed to do this? I see it. Okay, I get it now. But again with the evilness. Yeah, that spot right there is mean as hell. I think I got some healing items. Okay, next time I should be able to make the jump. Except when they do that. I'll get it, though. Like I said, it's gonna take me a few attempts or whatever, but... Whew! Oh, good thing I credit myself there. Really? Again, that's what I hate about that right there, is that, Okay. Yeah, this spot right here honestly frustrates me. Because they give you that one little spot right there to use that, to get the magnet and everything. Yeah. Is it bad that I'm actually feeling like Visceraville last night actually was more fair than this? No, that's a stretch, but... No, it's just the whole fact they have that one spot, that really tiny little window for you to, whatever. I'm not even gonna complain, I'm just gonna do it. One way or another. It's just making sure I get through as much health as possible, where in case I do screw up somewhere else. But at least this spot right here, I got the idea of it. Because this was really frustrating early on, and really I just needed to go down here. Easy peasy. I said easy peasy. See, this spot right here kind of concerns me a little, just because, you botch this, you got, you're gonna get bounced around, take some damage. Have to start it over. Well, of course they made sure to burn me on the way, but at least I got it. That's saying they pretty much show me because so many times I've used this, whatever. I've just did the full catapult. See, I've gotten to where I can get this spot with relative, ease. Whoa, shit. Okay. Not too better than that, boys. That'll do it. If I win of course, they gave me a really small platform to work with there. Okay, I should be able to make the jump next time. Awesome. Okay, do that so I can have the proper control. I know how this is gonna work here. They want you to try... There we go. Alright. That's a trick. I haven't mean to take these guys down. This area's not gonna be that bad. I have a feeling this thing will probably blow up on me if I don't watch it. Alright. It's that jump right there is the issue. I think I see the trick to it. I've got to slingshot myself across. Okay, that's gonna suck. And they're trying, like, they're definitely trying their best, like, you know, they kind of like, you know, get me hurt right there. There we go. Wow. This ain't over yet. Okay, so at least I know I can't make the jump like that. Alright. I'll take it. I don't care. How much more of this stupid place is there? I don't like this. Oh, okay. Let's just be evil again, right? Of course, that doesn't... Ah, okay. Couldn't resist, could just. Alright. Y'all ain't about to best me. Y'all want to play this game this way? You want to play this way? It's fine by me. Okay, I got something for you.
Welcome.
I'm stocking up.
Hey, want to buy something?
I control my destiny. I'm going all out now, Rogues. Forget it. I'm gonna go with this. I put crap load of potions where I'm making sure if I take damage, I'm healing it. They ain't gonna keep on finessing me like that. I'll cheese them right back. I'll buy this whole stock. I mean, after all, I'm the one that, you know, made it where they could stock all that in the first place. Might as well go and take, you know, partake. Cheese my ass. I'll show you. Gotta go fast. There better be a damn good prize at the end of this, though. Because it really does feel like, you know, this is probably gonna maybe be like the hardest part of the game, all things considered. You know, just still going, bitches. It's just if I get caught on that little corner right there, they're gonna get a cheap shot in on me. Alright, this part right here kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety. But still, like, kind of seeing right there, seeing like I kind of... See, it's really not that bad. Just gotta, like, make sure you really, like, you know, pace your jumps there. I got to where I can kind of, like, do that pretty consistently. Okay. Damn. Okay, there we go. And then all I can do is just try to keep doing better at each part. Destroy the robots first, and I gotta worry about them. Alright. Okay, now suddenly I buy all the posts like, alright, nah, fam, you win. No, we're gonna let you do this. Doesn't mean I bought the potions. I'm doing better this time, but... Just one for right now. Alright, actually it's a combination. Alright. I got trapped right there. Nope. Please tell me that was it. For the love of God, tell me that was it. Nope. They're being too kind to me all of a sudden. Whoa, what you got here? Redire. I'm glad the magnetized blades for additional effect. I might have done it, Rogues. They're just like still trying to throw a little more pettiness right here, like trying to like stop me before I get to the bottom. We did it. What we got here? Alexandrite. Jesus. I'm just curious about one thing real quick though. Let me go ahead and see if it at least we know the layout of the place, so I know I can do it now. The chest rerolls. Okay. So as it stands, I'm wondering if it means I can get like random loot from it. But I got the Alexandrite, which I needed for this quest here. So hopefully she's gonna give me something good. So I mean, after being able to go in there, kind of figure out how a lot of stuff worked, it really wasn't that bad. It turns out that little, like that hasty thing actually really helped out a lot. Nora can withstand the combined power of these two stones. I'll send this over to the general store when it's done. It was literally one stone, lady, unless you cut it in half or something. And I swear, it's gonna, the most screwed up things if I used all that money to buy all those potions. And now I probably didn't even, and now I kept myself being able to get whatever this thing is. I've only got 287 gold.
Hey, want to buy something? Come back again.
I know she didn't wait, I didn't give her this. Oh. I think I know what happened. I forgot to save after I gave her the stuff before. So it's still like logged the last mission. So now if I'm right. didn't like talk to her previous. There we go. Setting his ray is studded with all the gems you bought from me earlier. Now I must have just had to set the Alexandrite you bought me and center, and my masterpiece, the royal crown, is complete. Well, touching, right? Lost my emotion, and an absent heart cannot stir. I see. Guess I couldn't do it, but I can do all this. Just took my work to a whole new level, and all it's about. Talk about your feelings made me think about my own. Would you take this royal crown? Called a memento. Well, as long as you're giving it to me for free, thank you. Because I know I wouldn't be able to afford it. So let me see. Yeah, I mean, I'll wear it. That might be like one of the best things in the game, right? I mean, for everything I just went through to get the damn thing. And that means that can actually help me, like, you know, like with this thing that runs back through that place. Yeah, I'm totally saving now. I ain't going through all that again. I'm just wondering if it will, like, re-roll stuff. But I think before I go back to the large cavern, I'm going to go ahead and continue onwards with, you know, get some actual work done in the castle. As it stands... Oh, geez, I got a problem here. Well, no, not really. Never mind. I was concerned. I was like, wait, I'm going to have to, like, you know, walk away back there, but I forgot we got, like, a fast travel here, so just go through this. At the very least, I still got, like, you know, a few more curatives used against this boss right here. I didn't, like, use a whole lot of my high potions and everything. Alright, we're gonna stay the 2 nights goes with this guy. I'm just curious. Do you have a drop? He does. Don't know if it's gonna be anything I can use. I'm gonna require, but I'll use the just in case it's a possibility. Because everything I actually did get off stream, Rogues, I forgot to tell you guys about this. They increased the rate of physical regeneration. I was exploring around off stream, and I did actually accidentally found this when I picked it up. It actually gives me, like, you know, the means. It's kind of like, you know, like some of the other Castlevania, you got that one thing that will heal you over time, and like some of it being where you stand still. But this one's like actually works when you're moving. Oh, he did drop something. Ecclesia. So yeah, that... Okay, so yeah. I wonder if that... And it just happens like, you know, I quit the whole luck thing and that worked. And I got that drop from him like he never gave me before. So that is how we get like the Melio stuff. Which means chances are this dork right here probably will do the same thing. It's a matter of getting him to drop it, because it says he's got a 4-star drop. Like, Spectral Sword's got a 4-star drop. Nothing there. None of they count the glyphs differently from their other drops. Okay, now I know this boss here is probably gonna test me. I'm gonna at least get an idea on how he works before I, like, you know, try going with the proper strategy. I know it's gonna take me some time, a few attempts to beat him. I'm gonna try that one strategy. I'm gonna give you Amelia Falsus, because let me see, what was that other one I got that I just picked up? It doesn't say if it actually drops it or not. Alright, and we're gonna, like, increase physical resistance for now. Alright. Let me go back and save real quick now I got, like, a different loadout. Let's say, because I checked this guy out just a little bit last stream, but I ain't actually fought him. So look, I got scaled. Yeah, I probably got to scale him to fight him. I like the design of this guy, though. Ow. I'm guessing, like... He's tanky. Alright, that's one down. Oh no, I know what that means. Okay. The problem is getting around. So how am I supposed to get around to the backside of him? I think I get it. This guy's gonna be a challenge. But... Oh no, not that save file, hold on. I've got another idea. It's gonna be risky, Rogues, but this guy seems pretty predictable. I know it's probably not gonna work that well for me. I'm gonna try, you know, do that whole death ring strategy. This is where my attack looks different here now. So they changed my attack up. You know, like before, it was like raised up to the roof, and now they lowered it, it looks like. I must say, like something else. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. Obviously, because the main thing is that we gotta get up to his head. I was gonna see, like... Okay, so that's a good ticket there. I'm not about, like, I'm sorry, normally Rogues, no, I take the L, but... That's, okay. Here's the issue with this. I mean, is there supposed to be a way I'm supposed to scale this dork's head? Obviously, I gotta get up there on top of him or whatever. Okay, we're gonna, like, you know, get rid of the death ring again for right now. We're gonna keep, like, things the way they are. I gotta figure this out. Like, how is it like, it seems like we gotta hit his different weak spots. But see, he rears up, and I tried, like, you know, get, you know, beneath him or whatever. That didn't work. 'Cause he's got, like, 5 total weak spots, it looks like. He's got his front legs. You gonna stop doing that. Honestly, using the scythe actually really, you know, did like a lot of damage to him there. That's what... Okay, I think I got a different idea on how I can go about this, Rogues. For now, I'm gonna double up my sights. And we're gonna go in with, physical resistance. I gotta figure out how to get up there first, then we'll go from there on anything else. That's the trick to it. I think I get it now. I gotta, like, you know, hit his scythe when... I gotta wait till he's shooting. That's kind of sucks. Maybe I do gotta get up under his legs and like just like stay in the middle. Okay, wait for him to rear up, and we'll try this out. Okay. I gotta watch that tail. That's what I thought. I get it now, I think. We gotta get him to rear up to be able to go back here and attack him. Bad. Not today. I get how you work now, dude. Gotcha. Okay. I know how he works now, at least. That's the issue, though. He's gonna knock me right back off afterwards. But, realistically, he does that. I can get right back up there, no problem. Okay, gotta wait for him to jump again. Walk with him. The only issue is that stupid, like, crossbow. Nope. And just waiting for him to jump. Okay. This guy sucks, but I know how he works at least. That's a good thing. Now I'm wondering if it might be a better idea to... Oh, shit. I got his number. I just gotta, like, you know, just watch, you know. I don't know if I should really risk using the death thing here. What I could do... Now, it's risky, right? But if I, you know, use it just for, you know, hit him a couple quick times with it or whatever, and then remove it. Yeah. I'm just... I'll own it, Rogues. I'll accept it. That was on me. I should just, you know... I know how he works. At least that's the main thing. We're gonna go... So, pretty much what we gotta do... He's still gonna be a pain in the ass, but... I think what the best thing is I can do is wait. Try to wait. I got a strategy. Save my hearts. Try to beat him normally, the way I was doing, because I was getting kind of like dodging most of his attacks. It's just the crossbows are the issue. Try to see him outlast that, go out there and just wail on him like, you know, with the glyph link. Okay, we'll do, for B, we'll do 2 Emilio Faustus. We're probably gonna do that for both of them anyway. I mean, this is like pretty much gonna be like the main thing I'm gonna be relying on here. But I gotta save my hearts. I can take this guy, whatever. He's definitely gonna be tough, but... Those crossbows, they're a pain in the ass. Now, I could get in the center and like just try to smash those. But that was what took up most of my hearts before. I can't do that, so I just gotta like try to fight him normally here. Alright, don't be greedy. Back off when he does that with a sword. I shouldn't have... Okay. Okay, there's that. Get in the center. That's the only issue. These hearts, like the whole... I'm gonna have to use this, otherwise I'm about to die. See, back here I actually feel like it's the easy part, because like, his tail's no problem to dodge. Okay, get up there, start wailing on this dude. Okay. Again. Okay, now I'm gonna have to like rely on just... Got him! Woo! Actually, that guy wasn't that bad. Easy peasy. Probably my favorite boss in the game, though, so far. He was actually fun. He was like, that guy was actually fun to fight. I'm just curious here. Because I know we have at least one more boss. And I'm having a feeling maybe that boss in the cavern we ain't fought yet, considering everything else. Hardest of Ecclesia boss. I just want to see like what other people say about it. I don't think it's gonna really spoil it. I know it's probably like just Dracula and that whatever it is we're fighting at the end of the cavern. You must be joking. So someone did a tier list right now, like these, like everyone's separate opinions. Now I can understand the first boss in the game and also Wall Man, like a complete joke. They said that crab was easy peasy when you understood the gimmick. Yeah, the crab I fought at the beginning. I can agree with a lot of this. This person definitely knows what they're talking about. That thing I just fought, they put that at the top of the list as well as Death. And I kicked Death's ass no problem last stream and everything, and I beat this thing like with general hardly any difficulty and everything. I'm just trying. In Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, the community generally considers Eligor, Blackmore, Barlow, and Dracula to be the hardest bosses in the game. Eligor, widely cited as a nightmare for no damage in hard mode. Okay, so no damage in hard mode and everything. Runs due to his massive health pool, awkward hitboxes on his back, wide area attack. Well, still, you know, his HP was 3,000. But really, it's just he was definitely like a gimmick thing. Once you figure out how he worked or whatever, he wasn't really that bad. But also, I'm someone that came from like, you know, beating Bloodborne not long ago or whatever. So is that the last Hades thing? Got the last Cerberus head. I don't know why I said Hades. Cerberus. This resonated with the others. Is this the final piece? Now the question is, how did God bring these three gorillas together? All right, so Eligor's down. But that seriously, though, what an awesomely designed boss. I mean, he was an asshole, but it was mainly just his hitboxes and everything. I think the main thing that really, like, but my strategy worked. I said, I'm gonna save my hearts, get up there and like just wail on him, and that actually is what pretty much helped me beat him. Okay. So now we got that out of the way. I'm gonna go and check, like, you know, see, because... Alright, hang on. Let me go ahead and equip my proper glyphs now. Let me see. What was it? Was it Felicity? Alright, yeah. Dude, after everything I've been through, you think you're about to kick my ass? Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna, like, you know, just kind of like get our bearings where we're going next. Yourself. Yeah, alright, this will be the quickest way. I still gotta find that flying room, because there's one other area in the castle I still need to check out. Map, 83.6. You know, a lot of it, like, we're gonna, like, you know... There's still that one spot down there I'm curious about where, like, all the ghouls spawned in. Oh, you ain't gonna be shit now, dude. It's just so cathartic, like, taking out these trolls, no issue now, because they know, like, how much of a pain there usually are in each of these games. So my guess, this is gonna be where Dracula is. So I'm guessing I gotta combine all three. Sinestro Custos. Dextro Custras. And this one will be the final Custras. Arma Custras. Hello, God, no, please don't kill me. Yeah, I had to use each one. It worked. Power and size is incredible. Is it Dracula? The time has come, Albus. To end this, I must tread in hell itself. Well. Oh, no! Bad. I kind of like that. About your enactment. I'm like a... So what's the point, like, the one head if it's not... Yeah, give a dog a bone. Okay, is this the same? Nice. And... Okay, I was just curious. Okay, that was all well and fun. Let me go and go back to my other thing real quick. Go back to my Night's Go stuff. That's pretty much just been my set and forget it build for so much. Alright. No. I'm trying to find... I'm just curious as to where the hell this other glyph is. Final approach. I know what that means. So we definitely are in game now. But I still want to try to beat that other area. But before I do that, I want to like just see if I can get... Because I got an idea. If the flying rune glyph works how I hope it could. See, I hate when they do this. Was that worth it? Jerk. I've always hated the imps that like they'll sit there and just like, you know, make you into a... Basically make you emote. Oh, you're gonna... Bad move, buddy. It likes to try to, like, walk me right in... Dude, back off. Bad. Another ruby. I just want to explore this spot until I'm sure we find the boss door. Jeez, that one didn't want to die. Let me make sure I got like what I got going on my... Do I have like the right stuff? Now I keep forgetting I do need to go back and try to do that one thing like with the blocks too. So they did say we could get a ring there. I would like to go back and try to do that. You know, it might take a while. And I got no plans tonight and everything. This is my last stream, so my... Have at you. This area looks sus. Eh? I could be wrong, you know. Like, she just, like, stood there. I don't know if I can't remember if I actually fought Lilith before, but she just stood there and just... And basically the only thing she did was exist. See, I have a feeling if I didn't have this whole, like, what I'm doing right here, this area would be a nightmare as far as this is concerned. Maybe I can outrange these trolls. Okay. I like how you gave him a painting, or you might want to go and take that thing down, because I whooped his ass earlier. Final night. For the love of God, that was it? He's got 2 4-star drops. Ow, you stupid. Bad. Playtime's over. Alright. Leveled up, just fire him a laser at him. I'm like, I just pretty much just trivialized what probably would have been normally like the final area of the game. More than likely. What is this? I'll gladly take that. Let's see. Oh no! Okay, that's very convenient right there. Glad to find that. I have no time for you. Okay. Really? I like how this room just looks like so sus and it's just empty as hell. Not a single wall turkey in sight. Well, I know this. Yeah, we're gonna need that flying rune. I have a feeling it's probably right down somewhere. Huh. I'll check that in just a second. All right, that's not all right. Let me see. Just equip it because I don't normally use this one. We need Pettis. And let me through, stupid. Really? Let me out. Like, why is everything gotta be so ass backwards in this castle? Yeah, beat that, dude. You know, remember, like, I think it was a super potion. I can't remember if it was that, the one that he pretty much locked behind, like, 30,000 gold. Still got one. So, we've got a problem. Was there a spot down below I didn't... Yeah, there was. There's a spot down below I didn't explore and watch. I bet... My dumb self. No. Bad. Because I remember I got up here, I swear, because I think I was trying to go explore elsewhere. I bet you, I swear, if that stupid glyph is there. Oh my god, guys, really? Okay, you know, y'all about to get bodied. And he's got some laser eye surgery. I still didn't see that ass whooping coming. Okay, y'all got too many swords. Thank you very much. Nope. Why'd I actually kill that one for some reason? If I hear one more thing say let's play. Seriously, like you know, this big ass castle, you tell me Dracula didn't make y'all like some kind of like, you know, ball pit or something? Let's play. Let's play. Let's fuck off. Well, I can tell like the devil doesn't have any drops. Let me use the potion real quick. I got like 600 gold. Yeah, see, look at that. At least we're almost down there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Say let's play, we're gonna have a problem, lady. What's this thing's weakness? Anyway, their weakness getting smashed. Hammers. But I just kind of like keep my range from them. Keep my distance. Well. I mean, thank you? But is that any good? I mean, it gives her a great defense, but that's about it. I'm trying my best, like, not to let things touch me as much as possible, so. Oh, for the love of God. Where's this stupid glyph? Mine! Like, I saw the glyph at least, so that's good. So I'm having a feeling I'll get like a lance from these guys. It stops being stingy about it. Oh, wait, there he goes. Come on. You know, y'all really just want to get y'all's asses whooped, don't you? Summon Guardians from Goliath. I really don't want them to. Bad. Alright, is it, I gotta equip it. Check it out, it's got wings. Anyways, I guess the Devil May Cry reference there. Another shortcut. Surprised the door didn't actually try to bite me. Just my luck. Okay, yeah, this leads back to the beginning of the castle. Nope. Little punk ass. Yeah, it's like a whole nother area I ain't explored up here. Like a, well. So this game's got jokes, rogues. Remember that spot I wanted to explore before, like with the wings that's leading me back down through? So I'm kind of frustrated about this, I ain't gonna lie. So the spot I thought I need wings for? No. That bad comedy again. So I thought like, hey, you know, we're gonna, oh, you see like right there, oh, we're gonna use the wings to go up. No, we go through and get the wings, then use that spot to come down. And Sephiroth. Looks like I just joined Sephiroth's wings. You know what? I've had just about enough, you little shits. Okay, so how much more of this? Before we continue, I did like, you know, leave like a spot of the castle right here. I like how I can actually transition to another. You know what? This actually is going to work. Is that like what I want it to? So I wanted to get this. I want to go back to the large cavern and try something. And it's going to work, I think. This gives me a chance to kind of like, you know, just stay above those creeps because I got an idea. And oh, this is nasty. I'm completely mobile while doing this. Oh, yeah, as if y'all didn't need to have this build be broken anymore than it already is. Cause see, these guys like have that little arc they go at or whatever. When you hit them or whatever, so now I can kind of follow them and keep on smacking them, so they can't like get out of the way of my late. All right, what we got here? Blue drops. So, red, sun ring. So please let's be in it. Nah, just sit down, shut up. I'm taking it. Maybe HP up. Hey, max up. Okay. And with this, 97.8 still. We got like so much the castle explored. There's that one area down there still I'm still trying to figure out. There's two spots there actually. I need to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. This actually feels like it moves a little bit faster now. Nope. Let me see what would be the quickest way. Yeah, we'll go on through here. Because another thing is that can't get me now, dork. Good thing I didn't equip that. It's just the funniest thing is now they can't, like, fly above me. I can just, like, go up there and catch them. This is hilarious. Because all these enemies, I will fly up where I can't hit them, and now I can just follow them up there. Alright, so let's see. Trying to look at the map here, see, like, what will be the quickest way to get some of these spots. Alright, yeah. You know what? That's what you get, jerk. Sit down and shut up. And as for you, you want to knock me down there with him. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go over here. Alright, we got that spot right there. I need to explore. And also one right there. Best bet for exploring this one is to take this route. Alright, Amber, sleep well. I gotta go by past this guy right here. There's pretty much like nowhere in this castle I can't explore now. All things considered. I'm just trying to like just go on speed run those. I still need to go and do that one box puzzle. So you just kind of just go through and keep doing this and... Let's see, Dude, back off. Y'all really ain't no threat to me. Not as much you think. Okay, did I ever go through this way before, actually? Yeah, apparently I never went this way. What the hell? Unless I died or whatever and, forgot, I came through at one point, like, and... died. And... that's weird. Well, got explored at least now. 98.2. We're getting close, like getting the castle fully mapped. Alright, so next up, we gotta go and check this spot. What's the quickest way to get there? There's no fast travels around. Best I'm gonna be able to do is go back the way I came. It really won't take too long. Look, I've had enough of these stupid robots. Actually, hold on a sec. I didn't go this way either. Jeez, I'm slipping. Did I just do what I think I did? That's just my luck. Just my luck. So what I just did right there, Rogues, was the other area I was saying I need to go back and explore, and I just accidentally opened the damn door. My luck's been really weird with this game tonight. But at least we did it. So that's what, like 99 something, give or take? 98.6. Yeah, that one spot right there I was talking about, I literally just walked through. Because I was like, okay, I probably got to go and access another thing to get over there. Yeah, I just walked through it. So yeah, the other areas, like, it turned out it was just like a spot I didn't explore before. From another direction. That's why I get for not paying much attention. But at least the good thing is that now we can just kind of going back through this way. Step off, buddy. It's really... So what this pretty much means is that I just gotta go and beat the large cavern now. See, this also trivializes these dudes because they can't poison me now. I can just fly right past them. Yeah, this flying thing, like, definitely, like, kind of broke the game a bit. And I'm thankful. It's like, it means I can just kind of, like, just get around like a lot of these enemies and I don't really want to deal with. So really all else there is to do is, like, go explore this cavern. And try to see if I can actually do it this time. Because like I said, my plan works. I might have like a little bit of strategy for things. That's you're trying to block the way off and let me through. Alright, so now that's out of the way. And we pretty much have gotten, like, you know, the vast majority of the castle explored. Time to go back to that cavern. At the very least, I got, like, you know, plenty of gold now. And I got a few more potions. I got a super potion and everything. Got that raw killer fish. But I want to try to see if, like, I can just not waste my resources here. So I'm heading back to the village. I'm determined, like, to beat that spot. Okay. So now that's out of the way. Let me think about what I'm gonna need going there. I'm gonna probably like, just keep using Valeticus and Knights Go. Because if it does what I think it might, this is gonna give me, like, you know, one hell of an advantage in here. I'm gonna try to stay. So the plan is I'm gonna go through, see like what spots are I can fly, because obviously that's giving me like a lot of ranges. Like a lot of enemies I fought there, like that Weapon Master, where there's like some of them that obviously like at the start were problems. I kind of got a bit of an idea how I can get there, like, you know, through there, like saving as much of my health as possible. I don't know how many rooms there are at this place or whatever, but at least we can beat one spot. We got to beat this one. We got to do it. Okay, we know we can take down these guys in this room, no problem. All right, don't bother using, like, you know, those things on the trolls. Because I can kind of outmaneuver him now, but... Okay, leveled up at least. Got one of them down. Okay, now I'm going to try something here. This upcoming room was like one of the ones that gave me problems. I'm going to see... I'm thinking... I'm gonna try using Globus. I'm gonna double that up. If I can stay above these guys, I can just, like, you know, spam Globus. Let me see if this will work. Can we do that? That might be a strategy. Okay, yeah, that's the trick. I can stay out of his way and everything. He's got 2,000 health as a problem. See, I do that. I mean, it's more of a long game or whatever, but I can at least, you know... Okay. I have to be in front of him for him to hit me, it looks like. So yeah, he's actually easier to deal with than the other guy. Oh no, you don't. So now you just start. I'm right there about to beat him or whatever, and that happens. Like I had a good strategy, and suddenly he starts doing all this crap. Jesus. That guy sucked. He had 3,000 health. I mean, well, yeah, he had like a little more than the other one. High potion, that's good to have. Yeah, try to stay behind them. Just keep on cutting them back for us so they can't get a lock on me. Exactly what he just did right there. All right, one down. Okay. Do not tell me. Ah, shit. This is a nightmare. Well, I might try to do something else here. Yeah, of course he got to throw knives. Yeah, this sucks. I'm dead. That right there was pure BS. I got all the way down there just for him to throw. Yeah, that's honestly was unfair as hell. I want to check one more thing real quick, because I'm hoping, because it made me think of something. Let me see. I was wondering that, and I called it. Okay, so I just want to confirm something. So Portrait of Ruin, they had like something similar to this. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it was like there we had to fight like the Dawn of Sorrow bosses. And they had a thing where as long as you held out long enough, the door could open on its own. It's a similar thing here. If I can survive for 1 minute in any of these rooms or whatever, then I can, like, you know, press on. Try to see if I can outlast those guys right there at the end. And hope that might be like one of the last rooms. Okay, I got a plan. Again. I was going to like stock up on some more potions and just try to like, you know, just not use them because...
Hey, buy something?
I can only afford one. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give me some magical tickets as well. I don't know that actually really make much of a difference. These things have saved my ass before, so I'll get the 4 of them. Okay,
Back again.
let's try this again. See, one other thing I didn't think about I could also do, but it's gonna be more risky because considering their attacks are all over the place. If I actually equip the Death Ring, I could like do that and just wail on them with Globus and no problem. I'm probably gonna go ahead and equip Globus anyway because it should be able to handle like a lot of like because it keeps me out of the way of like a lot of these enemies. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna have one for Knights Go, one for Globus. Both of them with the flying thing. So I'm just trying different things here. I mean, all right. That's why I kind of switch between on the fly. I'm gonna have that because this is like gonna be the main one I'm gonna go to. Hey, let me go back and save real quick just to make sure I got. And I do have the proper loadouts, right? Yeah, Knights Go and Globus, both with the flying thing, so I can kind of stay out of the way of them. So I can use this like from the start here and use this on the 10 men or whatever, and the trolls, and I should be able to like just let it do all the work. That's a ticket. All right, except know your place, boys. It's not how this goes. See, I was better off. Okay, I was able to destroy them. The thing is, they were really resistant to Globus. Is the problem? All right, try to aggro only like activate one at a time here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this. Yeah, fight them one at a time. Hold up. Sorry, guys, but I want to try to get that one thing from him that he was about to do right there. Hang on, I want to get that. Oh, never mind. He's using Globus. Never mind. I don't need it. And I'll take that hit. That was on me for like screwing up right there. All right. Now, if I want to try to risk it, I could like go in with the Death Ring, but it's gonna be a risk. But I'm gonna try it. See if I'm just going to take this guy down quick and then immediately unequip it. Okay, that actually worked out a whole lot better, but I don't know if I want to risk it with this guy. Oh, no, you don't. I see that coming. I know what's about to happen. Okay, hold on. It's a good thing I did that. Now equip it again and try to finish him off. That's actually a good strategy, but the thing is when there's two of them, it's more of a problem. But I've got things kind of working here. I just gotta, like, be careful. Probably isn't really a good idea to, like, you know, have it equipped in here. At least I kept, like, most of my, I mean, I don't know if I should really try to risk, like, using it on both these guys. So I'll just stick to the... I mean, basically, they're taking, like, you know, See? Alright. One down. Okay, the main thing I need to try doing in this room is just survive. But you know what? I got an idea here. They're stuck like that for a second, so... Okay. I really hate when they do this. They're just gonna sit there and just spam the knives now. Got him at least. Okay. Nope. There's a boss door right there, so I'm wondering if that actually could be it. Okay. I'm running a risk doing this, guys, but I saved my hearts for this. Wrong thing. I'm gonna go in and at least, like, test his ability, like, see, like, you know, his patterns first before I actually try anything. I thought that was it. Oh, come on. Damn, they're really trying to hit me hard with this stuff now. I don't know why. I forgot that door right there. I don't know why I said boss door, knowing dang well it was the same thing. Okay, this is getting worse and worse. This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna have to use it. Okay. We're still alive, doing better than I was. Onyx. Okay. What do we got? Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna try something here. Let me see. If this is all this guy's doing, I'm hoping it is, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can lay into him. I hope this is gonna help. Hope I can take him out with this, otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, well, I did get enough amount of damage to him, so I'm gonna equip this now and just hope I can just wail on him. I still got all my health. Alright, take this back off and just, like, you know, just fire at him and hope I can take him out. Alright, we gotta take... Let me see, it was... Moon Ring. Here's what I can kind of, like, do... Alright, Death Ring does that. Now, honestly, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go the whole Globus route with this again. Globus, whatever. Was that it? No, it wasn't. Rogues, normally I wouldn't do this, but after that bullshit, no, I ain't. Shake it. I'm sorry, I know I saved scum right there, but... This play, I just went through too much hell getting down here. Normally I wouldn't, I'd try not to save scum. Got him. While doing a back handspring. I know I kind of cheated right there, guys, but look, I was about done with this. I want to go ahead and finish this stream for y'all, okay? Yeah, that was a bit cheap on my end, like doing that. Gold ore. More Exandrite. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a thing where, like, that's all I get for these. I don't know, that just kind of felt... Me just getting Alexandrite for that kind of felt like a bit... One can only hope I can just, like, warp back to the inn. I know they're not gonna let me. But, you know, I beat the guy once or whatever, so you figure... I'm hoping that wasn't, like, the only time I can do this. He got 6,000 health. But that's the way they get you. You can't go back through. Damn it. So I'm gonna have to, like, you know, I would have to fight all the way back through that again just to be able to... That's kind of cheap. That kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie, Rogues. All I got was Alexandrite for both of those things. I don't even need Alexandrite anymore. Like, I mean, I got the Zhang Ji's soul and everything, or got his glyph, but yeah, that kind of pisses me off because I'm having a feeling they have like different things you can get at the end, and they just like gave me that, so now I have to fight all the way through that again just to get like hopefully better gear. And there's already like, you know, like a whole BS layout to go through, you know, once. So I'll just take my bragging rights on and just like work with what I got, like, you know, trying to like finish this. I just feel that was kind of cheap that all they gave me and then was like Alexandra after everything I just fought through. And yeah, I know I kind of saved scum right there, but y'all saw everything I just dealt with. I was done with that place.
Hey there.
Okay, and now I gotta go back and fight the 10 werewolves again. And I'm hoping I'm gonna be frustrated, right? If it comes down to it, that since I just beat the Zhang Ji without like actually doing the quest. Alright, we're gonna go back and do this real quick, guys. Get these werewolves out of the way. Apparently like one of my deaths before I forgot to save. Just going to just kill this werewolf, be done with it. Again, that kind of just frustrates me. I get through all that just to get Alexandrite for both areas. I don't know if that's just like the only thing you can get, or there is like something else you can pull from it. But that was the thing. It's just like, you know, it felt like, you know, training ground was like easier than that, just because like some of the BS layout they had for like the enemies. Like throwing like, you know, the really like high tier ones at the end that were like, you know, just hit like tanks. I wonder if it could have been possible I could use like the shield like glyph or whatever. I never used it before. I could have used that to block, you know, the Zhang Ji's you know, those spears. I might test things off stream, see if I can go back through and do it again. But that'll be off stream. Just like the Dark World stuff on Super Meat Boy 3. This feels like this week I've just like it's been about me like playing games that are difficult. Like last weekend, you know, I went against King Dozer and Grounded 2, finally beat him. Last night, Super Meat Boy 3D. And now, like, you know, trying to finish this stuff, which has arguably probably been, like, the toughest Castlevania I've ever played outside of, like, you know, any of, like, the old normal side-scroll ones, like Super Castlevania 4 and everything. But, I mean, I still got one other thing I got, another loose end I need to type. I need to go and get that one ring from the block room. But that really shouldn't be too much of a problem. I just gotta remember. Alright, there, that's that. Where the bird? You got you that time, you stupid bird. Oh, alright, hold on a second. That'll be enough of that. Okay. Let's go turn this quest, and hopefully she won't, like, tell me that I have to go and fight the Zhang Ji again, since I did it before I actually got the quest. Hopefully it'll go on and count it.
Hello.
Please.
Hey there.
I got rid of it.
Hello.
I'm getting penalized because I beat it before I got the quest. That's even more bullshit. Honestly, Rogues, I'm sorry. That just kind of really frustrates me because y'all saw I did the werewolf thing before, died somewhere, and apparently I didn't save afterwards or something. And so I went and did that, and now I gotta go fight the Zhang Ji again just for it to count. I feel like it should be like if you basically beat a boss previously, they go on and count it. Well, I guess that's what I get for safe scumming that one spot. Well, that'll be something I'll do later off stream. But I do want to go back down and see if I can get like different gear. But that, again, that'll be like off stream thing. I'm just trying to like finish this up now. Okay. I swear I felt like I saved. Yeah, we're at 99.40% like on everything. So we almost got like 100% completion. Alright, I'm trying to remember where was it, was it Monastery? I'm trying to remember where it was. I mean, All right, let me just go and just like a quick refresher what room it was. So it was monastery. All right, at least everything here is gonna be like very low level, so I just go and just like fly on through. So then that just trivialized all these magnetic things here. And that's the reason they wouldn't let me like use this in the one in the training hall, because they would have like just completely broke the whole thing. Yeah, so just gotta like pretty much just do this until they stop falling. It's gonna probably take a few minutes, rogues. Don't know how long this is gonna be, but I'm just curious. You know what? Globus. Yeah, this is gonna like, yeah, just keep on like doing this. And see, it would be nice to have that before, because that would like trivialize me getting that. Yeah, so we just keep doing this until like they stop falling. It's gonna take a bit. I kind of feel like they're trying to slow, but I'm not sure. I don't know how many blocks there are, but I know that eventually they are supposed to stop falling. Yeah, just give me a little bit, guys, and I mean, it's still not. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't take as long as like what happened like with Super Meat Boy. I mean, I keep using that as an example, the whole Visceraville thing, but it shouldn't take nearly as long for me to. Yeah, see, they're falling differently now. Yeah, all right, so I'm getting through it. We're almost done. Yeah, it's slowing down. Yeah. I wonder, like, if someone, like, the fact that someone, like, stood here and took the time to do this, to figure this out. I'm pretty sure they probably figured there would be something, like, what if they could eventually break all the blocks. There it is. Justice Ring. I'm hoping it's better than the Moon Ring. Increase it, enemies killed, increase attack power. $3,700. It might help. I mean, since I got, like, in game here. Let me use this as a test. The only problem is, like, it puts everything else down. But then again, maybe if I do, yes, it's not much of a trade-off doing that. Yeah, it does. It goes up by 1. But then again, these guys are also weak to, like, strong to magic, so we're probably, like, strong to that type. All right. Still, it's nice to have. So really, all else there is now is go and try to fight Dracula. Okay. Thankfully, there's like a fast travel right there near him, but let me see. I don't think I don't have... Well, I can try sell stuff. I may like need like every potion I can get to go and fight this guy.
Welcome. Hey, want to buy something?
I definitely ain't getting that. Am I still on my Valkyrie mail, and then I do need it? And that Night Curus could help with defense if needed. Heart Curus, hold on to that. Copper plate. Get rid of that. I'm just trying to, like, you know, do what I can to get, like, you know, more, Alright, I'm holding on to my rings, though. There's not really a lot to work with, but I'll manage. It doesn't say like how much, you know, probably just gonna go like for the... I can only get one. Every little bit's gonna help. Okay.
Come back again.
I'm about as prepared as I'm gonna be. Push gonna shove, I can do my whole thing like I did to Death. Go with the Death Ring, see if I can just like smack him around. Alright, let me get my proper loadout. Sorry, so Globus, I don't know if that's really gonna help. I'm gonna keep the Knight's Go thing, but in the event I do try to do that. So what was that what that would do? I think I heard something about Dominus Agony actually can increase your stats. I'm gonna see if alright, let me see. It's at 37. I'm gonna try activating it and see what like if it does. I know it will try to kill me, but I mean I did just save, so. Everything, yeah, it raised my stats up a little bit, but I don't know if that's really going to be worth it. Oh, hold up. Okay, over there it's showing like it's a 51, 36, 71. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that, I just noticed that actually does raise your stats exponentially, but, you know, it kills you. I was wondering if I actually can try to use that in conjunction with a Death Ring, but it might actually be a risk. But I do have potions. I could probably like try to keep myself alive. I wonder if I actually go and do that and use that to actually just, you know, just try to, you know, wreck him. Okay, never mind. I keep on making that mistake. Okay, so we got a thing right here. I'll hopefully they have a safe spot right there near him. Otherwise, like the closest one is. All I can do is check. That is not where I wanted to go. Okay, I'm gonna try the Dominus Agony at some point. I'm just, if there's a safe spot up here, I mean, I've got like, you know, a free reign to try different strategies. I just healed, boys. Step off. All right. Safe spot right outside. This works. All right. You really like that chair, don't you? Such a lovely maiden. Are you the one to whom I own this? I'm not even gonna use that voice. Are you the one whom I owe this great pleasure? I'm not gonna try to do the whole Dracula voice. Tell me your desire, child. I'm trying to do it anyway. Is it eternal life you seek? A place at my side? I'm not your benefactor. No, then please tell me above yourself. Surely you've realized my company comes at a price. I am the blade to banish all evil, and I've come to see you annihilated. The time your instruction is at hand. Die, demon lord Dracula. What an amusing woman, and not a man. A miserable little pile of secrets. Come to me, child. I haven't danced in ages. Yeah, if it was Richter, you would have been talking about enough talk, have at you, and being more rude about it and everything.
I will tell you.
Okay. He's being cheap. I'm curious. I'm gonna probably regret this. But I mean, I got like a thing right outside. I'm just wondering if I can actually do like a... I'm running a risk here, but I'm wrecking his health. Problem is, I ran out of hearts doing that. That's the problem. He's got me. Or so he thinks. I'm taking that off. Thank you very much. Okay, I might be... Let go! Hold up. He's holding on to me here. He's not I'm hoping I'm not about to fuck something up. Okay, now I need to take these off. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about that. I thought he was actually... I was needing to use this for something. Alright. He's probably gonna beat me a few good times before I actually do take him out. I'm gonna bank on this and hope this is enough. I know it's not gonna be rogues, but... Damn it, it didn't kill him. Shit, I'm running out. I'm having bad luck here. Oh my god. What the hell's his hitbox? I mean, what is his life? Fucking, you know, his... Jesus. It's fine. I got another thing I can do here. I mean, again, I'm gonna go in with this loadout immediately and just lay into him. Do that to start off. That's the best thing I can do is do that, you know, use this combination to start off. I mean, obviously that was working. I was doing like 1,000 damage on my pop. So go in and do this. Alright. Just gotta keep that equipped right now. I got it. All right. Nice go, Melia Falsus. All right. I can take him. I just gotta.
I will toy with you.
That was on me because I jumped. I should have just kept on blocking the fireballs. All right, that was on me. I probably should go in. All right, the problem is. What the hell? Okay, that's bullshit. He wasn't even anywhere near me right then. Okay, that was questionable. Okay, what I'm gonna do. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. When I see him walking towards me, I take that thing off for a second, get around them, and then use it again.
I will toy with you.
Don't try me.
The time for games is over.
Yeah, I wish you freaking would. You're not. Take this off again. Get around him. My health. I just thought about my health was all the way down. Of course, they're trying to. He's got a cheap ass hitbox there. You know what? Whatever. If you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna just wail on you as much as I can until you get close to me. I'll be petty as hell too. He don't know me.
I will toy with you. The time for games.
Okay, take it off now. I know I could like have my other thing like, you know, I could use, but no, you want to be a smart ass, I'll be one right back. I'll just while he's got his back turned, I'll just like smack the shit out of him again, so. Oh. Oh, no you don't. You know, you were so cheap. You were such a sore loser. You knew I had your ass beat. Yeah, you keep on thinking that. Keep taunting me. I'm gonna come down here and slap you with my giant lightsaber. So, yeah. What nonsense is this? You will never defeat me with such feeble tricks. My power alone may not be enough. But with Dominus, I can destroy you, fiend. Okay. So I did call it before we had to use Dominus. Alright, let's do this. At least I know how much easy he is with that cheap-ass strategy I just used. It's just a matter of, like, swapping out when he was about to hit me and everything. I just trivialized the fuck out of Dracula here. Dominus Hatred, Dominus Agony. Let's hope I'm calling this right. If not, well, I'll just come back in and start over, but... Gotcha! Just check the achievement. We just finished it, rogues. But the power is... No, it can't be my... Ow. I'm just gonna take 5. I'm sorry, Albus. I couldn't keep my promise. See, that's what you for mouthing off. He was talking all that shit and everything, and I failed my mission. Now there's nothing left. My life, I feel it ebbing away. So quiet. I can't hear anything. See, I thought like when he grabbed me, that was gonna be one of those things where I had to use the ultimate spell to get out of it. And I basically, just kind of foreshadowed it. Name's Albus. I guess we're brother and sister now. What? Sir, name is the bearer. I can't allow Shinoa to risk her life. Albus's memories from Dominus will be flowing through my mind. They're the only memories left to me now. What kind of brother would I be if I didn't protect you? That's my role. Now I see why Albus risked his life for me. Why am I crying? Such warm tears. She got her emotions back. This must be some sort of dream, a final vision before I die. This is no dream, Shinoa. The tears you shed are your own. Please don't let her die. I kind of liked her. Is that Albus? Not a dream, my tears were real. Once I realized I was allowed to exist within Dominus, I thought to find out what else had been absorbed. It seems your precious sacrifice remained intact. Albus, I thought you were gone. Since my existence was questionable at best. Once we parted ways, I wanted the darkness inside Dominus to see if I could locate the memories I had taken from you. As soon as you used the glyph to stop Dracula, its power rushed away, leaving one glimmer behind. That last trace of light was your sacrifice. That's so like you, Albus. You can't just solve every problem on your own without telling me. To be fair, I am your big brother after all. But, thank you, Albus. Now I can die with such sadness in my heart. Shinoa, there's no need for you to die. I've already used Dominus, Albus. The power comes at the cost of my life. Dominus requires but a single soul. You're taking my place? Oh, damn, dude. Albus, no. You've already done so much, I haven't repaid you. No arguments, Shinoa. This is my role. No, if you want to repay me, then you can grant one final wish. Anything. Smile for me, that'll be enough. But, just smile for the man, Shinoa. After all the shit we went through, or whatever, I mean, I'd have a reason to smile if I, went through all of that and everything and somehow at least limped away. Don't even get me started on that large cavern. That place sucked. Or I fade away. Okay. Aww. Beautiful. I can finally... I wonder if it actually he was calling himself her brother, but he actually was in love with her. Albus, wait, don't... No, Albus. And hopefully the place actually stays broken this time. Well, at least until, like, Belmont's curse. Because that will be, like, the next canonical one in the series, I guess. God knows, though. I ain't gonna lie, Rogues, that game kicked my ass. This is probably, like, the hardest metroidvania Castlevania I played, so I can see why it's got that reputation. But, I liked it. Unknown to the outside world, good had vanquished Dracula's evil once more. As all record of Ecclesia advanced into the midst of the time. Hey, I was trying to read that! I will rewind, take a snapshot of my phone and read it at my damn leisure. I'll read as much as I want to. Okay, I don't know why this made me think, like, it kind of made me think of the, ending for, like, Sailor Moon. I'm just, like, just hearing, fighting evil by moonlight, like, right here. But no, at least we finally beat it, guys, and I'm in a good mood about it and everything, because I told you guys I wanted to do this before my break, and I wanted to finish this up before Belmont's Curse releases, so we're definitely going to be on the road to that now. So this week was, like I said, was about, like, trying to wrap things up. We went in, finished up Super Meat Boy 3D. We finished this up, and then, like, last weekend, we got caught up on Grounded 2, so we're ready for the Into the Abyss update. Yeah, it's this, like I said, this week was just about finishing things up. So with Super Meat Boy 3D finished, that means that now, like, when I get back to streaming, I'll be able to kind of focus, like, maybe, like, possibly do, like, 2 streams a week for Cyberpunk, or maybe put, like, like, time towards another game. With Castlevania Order of Ecclesia now finished, this means I finally completed that long-term goal I had started with this channel, where I said I was going to go through and play, do playthroughs of every Metroidvania that I had played, and also the ones I never played before, which thankfully, again, like, with, like, Konami putting, like, having, like, the, pretty much just about practically almost every main timeline, Castlevania, like, on consoles, with the Anniversary Collection for all the, like the original 2D games, the, Requiem for Rondo of Blood, and Symphony of the Night, which Symphony of the Night still probably gonna always go down as my all-time favorite. And then, of course, we had, like, the Advanced Collection, which I was able to use that to finally go through and play through, Harmony of Dissonance, and also Circle of the Moon, which I never played before. And then I was able to use the Dominus Collection here to play through A Portrait of Ruin, which I absolutely loved, and Order of Ecclesia, which, even with its flaws and how it was frustrating at times, I really did actually enjoy this game. Really, like, with all, like, the Metroidvania ones I did get to go through an experience, like, never got to play before. I liked all of them. I know there's, like, some out there that say they hate, like, a particular game, and I definitely had, like, some moments I got frustrated with this one. Now, I mean, I did kind of cheat earlier when I used the save scumming with, like, the Shang-Chi, but I did not want to play through that whole thing again. I wanted to go ahead and get through this game for you guys. Like, normally, if I would have been off stream, I would have, like, taken as many retries as I did. I guess this is, like, also after me playing Super Meat Boy 3D last night and me getting stuck on Viscerville for as long, I was like, okay, yeah, I just don't have the spoons, don't have the patience for this. I'm just gonna, like, save scum this thing and try to beat it. But then when I got the Dracula right there, at least I tried to fight him fair and square, at least outside of, like, what I did with the build. But realistically speaking, what I did was still fair and square. I just, like, used, like, a combination of glyphs and and accessories that made it where I was able to do a crap load of damage. I'm, like, hitting him, like, for over 1,000 damage at a time. So, technically I did still, like, are on the side of like, fairness and using what the game offers instead of like, trying to use some kind of cheats or something. I know that like there's probably people out there that are, taking down Dracula, probably like with very like minuscule builds just to test themselves. I've seen like, so many, for some of the Castlevanias I played before, like Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow, I saw people going in doing such phenomenal playthroughs and everything, no hit challenges with bosses on YouTube, where they were going in like with the most minuscule builds and just wrecking these bosses, showing just how much dedication they put to the game. Me, I just want to, get these playthroughs done for you guys. I want to experience some of these games for the first time. And even though Konami definitely is a company that I've had my, frustrations with for like some of the decisions they made over the years, for me, one of the things I think was actually really awesome they did was made like, one of my favorite game series, like, cause I have like Castlevania is like one of my favorite games, series of all time. How they made like so many of them like easily accessible on, consoles for, people that probably never actually experienced them before. And I still just continue to hope that alongside the upcoming game, which I definitely know that's in good hands considering it's also, being done by, one of the, key developers in it is going to be like, of course, same people that did Dead Cells. And I love me some Dead Cells. I love their Castlevania DLC. I know it's going to be in good hands, but I'm just hoping that the game sells well enough. I know, like, I think Konami was like saying they had other plans possibly for Castlevania, so I'm hoping what this means that we may get what I know a lot of people, including myself, have really wanted, which is the proper Battle of 99 game. I've already spoke about this a lot on this channel. I really want to see them do something where we see Julius Belmont at his prime. Because, again, the dude, like, past his prime, like, in his 50s, busted out a Grand Cross and Aria of Sorrow that smashed, like, like, completely destroyed, like, a part of Castlevania that probably, like, considering, like, the scale, possibly, like, was at least, like, a few miles away. So just think about what he could do in his prime. I really would like to see, a game based around, Julius. Let's see the Battle of 99, see, like, what all really played out there as an official game. I mean, I know there's been, like, there was a fan game that was in production. Julius, I feel, deserves his time. He was such an awesome character in Aria and Dawn of Sorrow that we didn't really see, like, his actual adventure. Only know this dude was such a badass Belmont, he actually was the one that decisively killed Dracula. Like, which all the other Belmonts pretty much, just, pretty much caused, like, Drac was like, well, blah, well, guess what, I got taken down, but I'll be back in about a century, or whatever. I'm gonna, like, go and rest my eyes, or some bullshit like that. I don't know where I was going there, Rogues. I'm a little tired, bear with me. Yeah, it's just, like, Julius deserves his time in the spotlight. We really deserve a game where, we get to see what he did, what the whole Battle of 99 thing was about, and I can assure you that if it came down to it, there was, like, some kind of game show where they announced it, all we had to do, just have to, like, do a screen where it just showed Julius Belmont outside, like, Castlevania, doing the whole whip crack thing, like he was about to go in or something, and then just looks back at the camera and everyone sees, like, that beard and sees, like, they see the long ponytail, see the beard and everything. All they had to do is just do that, and then, like, just say, coming, like, 2028 or 2029, fans would lose it, because they would immediately realize we're getting, like, a game about Julius Belmont. We're getting the Battle of 99. They could just, like, do, like, the most easy, simplistic drop about it, where they do something, like, based around Castlevania lore, like, the whole infamous image of, the Belmont, like, usually I think it's, like, Simon outside Castlevania's gates, cracking the whip. They do that with Julius, or even just have, like, his back turned. I mean, people will know it's Julius just by the ponytail, and, and just, like, his, garb he wears or whatever, his outfit. All they gotta do is have him do that, and then just do, like, a, a title drop thing, like, not even saying the name of the game, just saying, coming in 2028, fans would lose their mind just knowing that we're getting, like, that game that so many Castlevania fans have wanted, because it's that one of those pieces of Castlevania history that it's been talked about. It basically spoke about it in Aria and Dawn of Sorrow. It made it seem like there might be a possibility we could have got it before we no longer were getting Castlevania games. Like, the closest we got for, like, years outside of fan games was pretty much, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I just want to see a Battle of 99 game, and hopefully maybe, like, Belmont's Curse will actually sell well enough for us to get that. But another thing I really would like to see, I know this is probably be, like, considered, like, the dark horses, or, like, the black sheep of the Castlevania stuff, but I really would like to see them. I think, like, probably, like, Lords of Shadows, when, like, a lot of people don't really, I mean, I personally love the first Lords of Shadows, never really played the second one, but I'm someone who's, like, stated multiple times on this channel, I would love to see them do a 3D collection of some sort, where we'd get, Lament of Innocence, because Leon obviously is one of the most important Belmonts in Bloodline, because he was pretty much the first one. He was the one that started the clan, the Belmont clan, and the crusade against Dracula. Lament of Innocence is one I'll definitely play on this channel for you guys. I would love to see them do a thing for that. Curse of Darkness, considering that a lot of people, like, watching the Netflix show, saw stuff about Hector. I never actually beat Curse of Darkness, but they did really good, I think, with Hector on the show, and even Isaac. What bits I know about them, even though I think they're pretty different in the game and Curse of Darkness. I like to see like people actually people like fans of the series, be it like just from Netflix or even those that are like longtime fans like me or even new fans, get a chance to actually play Hector's Adventure. So I'd love to do that on this channel as well. But aside from those two, the PS2 entries, it would be cool if like the 3D collection contain Castlevania 64 and also Legacy of Darkness, because another one of my favorite Castlevania pro tags is Cornell. I mean, the dude's a werewolf that fights like vampires with martial arts. I really would like to see them do Legacy of Darkness 64, and as well as like Curse of Darkness and Lament of Innocence in a collection. If they do that, that's pretty much going to be just about every important core Castlevania game on like current consoles for people to easily access. And one of my favorite one of the things I've actually had like a lot of fun doing for you guys on this channel, even though that's pretty much over now, so it's kind of like a bit of a melancholic thing here, is playing through all the Metroidvanias and finally completing that mission tonight. I started with Symphony of the Night, I think like a couple years ago, and there was obviously that one very funny moment that happened there where I just wrecked Death, like both his forms, in like less than 30 seconds, like using like a double Christogrim, build, and I got like really lucky with getting like the most powerful, since I was actually technically on a New Game Plus or whatever, I got like the most powerful ring in the game and turned around and got another one and just went in there and just absolutely completely destroyed Death, even quicker than I did in this game. Y'all saw how badly I beat him down in the last stream. When I beat him down, I think like in Symphony of the Night, I beat him quicker. But I started with Symphony of the Night, and I went through, I can't remember the exact order, but I did Circle of the Moon, which I never played before, Harmony of Dissonance, which I never, played before, and I also did Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia here. I can't remember if there was like another one I had played or not that I forgot to play, but yeah, I already did Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow, so I did go through like already playing some of the Metroidvanias, but now I can say I actually did go through and pretty much played through basically all the main timeline ones. I don't think I missed any, but I still say Symphony of the Night is my favorite, and I know this might be a controversial thing, but I'd say probably my top 3 out of the Metroidvanias would probably be Symphony of the Night. You can't really beat the GOAT. Kind of like how it is like with Metroid. I feel like to this day, Super Metroid is still my favorite out of them. Even though like the other games, like I really love Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission, Super Metroid's still my favorite, and it's kind of like inarguable. A lot of people would say that's the GOAT there. Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night were pretty much what basically fathered and mother, just grandfathered, whatever you want to call it, the Metroidvania genre. Is what pretty much paved the way for games like Hollow Knight, Dead Cells, so many other games that have come and gone over the years. And so I've always had like a long, a strong place, a big place in my heart for Metroidvanias. One good example of it being, it's a really crappy. I may need to get these touched up, but I got my little screwball from Metroid right here on my knuckle. And you guys also can kind of see like how much I love Meat Boy and everything. This bad knuckle tattoo of like Meat Boy. They definitely need to be touched up. But yeah, like Symphony of the Night, I'll probably say like for my top 3 are probably Symphony of the Night, Dawn of Sorrow, just because it has like my favorite Castlevania boss of all time. Because I love me some Gurgoth. For some reason, I just love that that little zombie T-Rex, and outside like his bitiness and his toxic clouds or whatever, he's just you kind of like want to just give the big guy a hug when you look at his lore and just realize that he was like once a peaceful creature. It was like driven mad, especially when you look at his teeth and see he's got like herbivore teeth. So it's like he pretty much just locked up and just tortured and just became this monster. It's like you want to just give it a hug and everything. It's gonna probably kill you, but I've always loved me some Gurgoth. But yeah, pretty much just like Symphony of the Night, Dawn of Sorrow, and I probably would say maybe Portrait of Ruin, just because like how interesting the story was in that. But yeah, I'd probably would say that those would be like my top 3 like Metroidvania: Symphony of the Night, Dawn of Sorrow, and Portrait of Ruin. And Portrait of Ruin was one I was really wanting to play for years. And I finally got around to doing that for you guys. And now, like I said, tonight, my whole goal of like playing through all the Metroidvania ones on my YouTube channel and having like a proper playthrough of each of them is now complete. And so what this means now is the next Castlevania game I'll be playing is going to be when we get the new game. It won't be directly in October when I play it. It'll probably be around November or December, because also in October we're getting some of the games. Like there's one game in question that's going to be a part of my because October is like my yearly month of horror, where I just do nothing but horror games on my channel. And there's one particular game coming out in October I'm going to be playing for you guys. Not going to be saying the playlist. It is already pretty much set, but that's going to be one of the times I'll be going back to my full-time schedule alongside Marvel's Wolverine comes out, because I'm going to be wanting to like dedicate as much time as possible playing each of the games I'm going to be doing. So, but also Dragon's Dogma 2, its Dark Arisen DLC is going to be releasing in October, but I won't be touching that until November. Marvel's Wolverine, when that releases next month, I'm going to be probably like playing that like immediately on launch day. So I'm gonna be playing through that, trying like that's gonna be definitely when I'm going back to my full time schedule for the time being, and then October full time schedule again for get through all the games. I try to get through as many games as possible I got on my playlist, and then November that's where I'm gonna be dedicating time to the Dark Arisen DLC for Dragon's Dogma 2, and also I'll be starting on Castlevania Belmont's Curse more than likely in that in that month as well. There's just so much that's gonna be coming out in the coming months. I know Phantom Blade Zero is still supposed to be releasing. There's a few other games that I've been really anticipating this year. Like Marvel's Wolverine is the next main one. Marvel Tokon that released now day before yesterday. Did a stream for that for you guys yesterday, playing through the Midnight. Well, he's saying Midnight Suns, the Samurai Outriders story. So I did that. And when I get back to stream, I am gonna be going through and try to do the other stories. We're gonna be doing the Knights of Doom next. But yeah, Marvel's Wolverine is one of the next anticipated games because every other game's come out this year I was really wanting to play. Super Meat Boy 3D outside the last level of the last area. So Super Meat Boy 3D, Marvel Tokon, Resident Evil Requiem, all these games that I had on high on my want list have come out so far. Haven't disappointed. I'm pretty sure Marvel's Wolverine for how long I've been waiting for that one. I've got high hopes for it, not disappointing as well. And Phantom Blade Zero, I'm just really excited to play that one because it just seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that for how long we've been waiting for Phantom Blade Zero, it's also gonna do what it needs to do and actually be the game everyone's wanting. And of course, another game's coming out. They need to make it ET43. Definitely gonna be playing for you guys. It's gonna be the remaster for Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Guys, probably see in the background. Love me some Godzilla. I've already hit it multiple times on this channel. So there's a lot that's gonna be coming with the channel in coming months. But the next thing that's gonna be happening, like I said, I will be taking a break starting today. I'm gonna be going to McD43's house around 8 a.m. to go and start house sitting him for the rest of the week. For his week for a week while he's on vacation. And when I come back, and then once I'm done with that on the 16th, I'll be doing my 12-hour 10-year streamiversary event. So that's gonna be the next stream I'll be doing. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and go on here and start getting Pat guys, for to go over to his house. And I'm still gonna definitely make sure that y'all have content lined up. I do have TikToks, stuff on TikTok, scheduled till the 15th. So there will still be stuff at least a couple of uploads a day on that. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, you can check my socials thing. You can check my beak. Oh, well, you can just I'll just post it here for those interested. You can just check my socials here if you want to follow me on TikTok where I should do it. Just remember my command. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got my TikTok link there, but it's also on my Twitch and all that. So you can just follow my stuff there, but also I am gonna start working on trying to get at least a few YouTube shorts lineups. I'm trying to get back on that as well. And I got such a big back catalog of those. I'm gonna try to get at least a week's worth of those lined up as well, so you guys can have that. And then I'll be trying to get back to stream clockwork, at least my part-time schedule. Probably it should be give or take maybe the 18th. So I think it's the 18th. Sunday's the 16th. Monday's the 17th. Yeah, it'll be it should be the 18th if I'm right. So that'll be when I'll be doing my stream. It'll be more Cyberpunk 2077 then, and then I'll make sure I have my schedule for that week. Probably on that Monday. So it'll be on Monday the 17th. I should have that up for you guys. So with that said, Rogues, it's almost 4 hours I've been streaming now, but at least we finally beat Order of Ecclesia. And again, also one last thing is that, as I said at the start of the stream, the next retro series I'll be starting, whenever that is, I did do Mega Man X, beat that for the first time a few months back. So next time I do a retro stream, we'll be starting on Mega Man X2, which I've actually never played before. So till next one though, guys, I'll see you guys in about a week or so when we have that this event and everything. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be a bit over a week, give or take. Either way, I'll see you guys not this next Sunday. That's when it'll be where I will be doing the stream. But until then, thank you all so much for coming up, hanging out for this finale for Order of Ecclesia. I promise you guys I was gonna finish it up, and we did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.